This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now.
In the place where everybody knows. Laughter fills the air.
This looks like the
like
place.
a sweet refrain.
Patch me into the mainframe.
Sit and
Now.
share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Why gotta be just copy and paste this very This quickly. Looks like copy the link, place. Copy link. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. Is this working? Is this working? I want to know, is this working? I want to know, is this bloody working? It's not working. Why is it not working? Why'd you do this to me? Bastards. Right, I'll do it again. Bear with. Literally gotta bear with me. There you go. Alright, something's coming through. Something is coming through. Esther, how you doing? The famous hat. Botrix has correctly joined the channel as well, as we can see. We are doing something slightly different today. In theory, we're live on Kick as well as on YouTube, but I'm not sure about that. The famous hat. The famous hat. Yeah, I don't know. Why is it not working over there on Kick? Why is it not working on Kick? Picture in picture, no. Full screen. There's something not right over there, isn't there? Ah well. It's the thought that counts. You can see and hear, that's good to hear. I am not prepared for this whatsoever. Try and Kick, not switch, yeah. K-I-C-K, not K-I-K. I must have done something wrong with the setup. I'll have to look into that. I am absolutely knackered. I am struggling. Also, I just tried to sort out my car insurance, which I thought would be a straightforward, very easy thing to do, but apparently it's not, which is an absolute ball ache. I'm annoyed. I am very annoyed. Hugely annoyed. Casper, Wagwan and Ting. Yeah, we have declined your card, it says, despite the fact that there's thousands of pounds available on it. Because it looks suspicious. I'm trying to do my fucking car insurance. It runs out tomorrow at midnight. So, Monday going into Tuesday. Yeah. But before you were rudely interrupted by me. Cheeky sods. Anyway. Hang on. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey, 1 sweetener, almond milk. Oh, still hot. Sponsor me thermos, you bastards. I'm using the red one here because the black one is for tomorrow. I can't take a red one with me in the car to an Everton game, can I? Mate, that would be crazy, mate. That would be absolutely crazy, so I'm not doing that. I still haven't bought a royal blue one because instead of being 20 quid, they are 40 quid. I'm just not doing it. Send me a royal blue one free of charge. Thermos, you bastards. Casper sent a moody pic. have a look. Hopefully that works. It does, look at that. That is moody. It's been that kind of day here today as well, you know. Sun is setting at 9:03. What time's it setting here? Let's have a look. Can we find that out? Used to tell you, where's it tell you? Knobheads. Sunset today. 2046, 2046, that's 2046. Lulu Bellatini, good evening, lanky streak of piss. Who's that to? Can't be me, I'm a smidge under 6'2". How you doing? How are you? How are you in yourself? How's things? 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Sam, how are you? You okay? How y'all? Y'all okay, y'all? Me back. Me back. My back's improving slightly. Not great, but it's improving slightly. To be honest with you, just a little bit. A smidge, a tad, a soup's on. It's not hurting as much. Take a baby blue thermos and people think I'm a City fan. I'll also have to wear a bucket hat, won't I? And then me Liam Gallagher coat and bowl down the road. Suckle Em, your eyes don't want but a CS gas, it's true. Cold and grey, and that's just your face. Oh, we're not having any of it, Louise, not having any of it whatsoever. Not at all. The weather's not great, has to be said, considering how spoiled we were for a couple of days early on in the week. But, you know, it's only just May, isn't it? We're not really into summer yet. By the end of this month, we'll be moaning about it being too bloody hot. Just came in from the garden, easy to get lost doing throng out there. Doing throng. Yeah, I thought thong, things, doing things out there. I'm not surprised. There could be a throng out there with the amount of animals that you've got. My dad did not meet Ryan yesterday. Not even sure if Ryan was there. Probably was, wasn't he? He went and done an interview in the morning. You have to get there early. Interview, then the match, and then he was going to do a talk afterwards, but he was like not going to start till about 5, and he'd left the house at about 8:30 in the morning, so he was absolutely exhausted. Not good. It's an hour and a half to get there. You have to be there before the match. Oh, just ridiculous. So he came home, but still did his interview. A proper look, a Parker and a bucket. I haven't got a Parker anymore. Not Ryan Gosling, actually, Ryan Reynolds. One of the fellas who owns Wrexham, along with Rob McElhenney. He hasn't met either of them yet, despite the fact that he is in the Wrexham Hall of Fame. He is a ledge. They seem to be a bit more focused on the modern day players, which me half has not asked about. He doesn't like all that celebrity shite. Yeah, bit of Mankman look. I could do that, but I haven't got me Parker anymore. I got rid of me Parker a couple of years ago. But I have got a waterproof-ish long jacket, a long jacket. I could wear that and then I can't even do a proper mank walk anymore because my legs fucked and my knees fucked and my ankles fucked. It's all just fucked, innit? They are interchangeable, aren't they, the Ryans? Ali, indeed, Ali. Alright, you're getting behind that bar, go on, girl. I'll piggly dinged you. Oh, shit, don't do that. Oh, don't. No, don't. My knob's just come off of my hand. Literally come off in my hand. I have to be careful with that. Glue it back on. Can't be doing with that, can you? It's the speakers that I have, which don't really work too often because I don't have anything monitored coming through. Well, kick's a fucking nightmare, but there we go. Who cares? Tell you what, we'll stop kick and we'll start Twitch instead. There you go. How's that? There you go. We can be live on Twitch at the same time, and we'll try kick some other time. What's this called? This called home, isn't it? Call this one home. just in case anyone's interested, you see. It's pretty busy, you can't keep up. That's what streams are like. Try putting yourself in my shoes. Don't actually, my shoes are huge. I had the United States of Edges. There's some on there, I think there might be, there's definitely some missing, isn't there? We had more than 8. I know that, we had more than 8. But Mandy, was it working on Kick? Was it actually working? Because it's showing that there's nothing on there. There's nothing on screen. Shane, how you doing, bud? A smidge better. Just a soup's on, a smidge. The thing that I notice is that the range of movement is getting longer before it starts to hurt. Whereas last week, or the week before rather, the Thursday, all I needed to do was raise an eyebrow and pain. Yeah, Mandy, I'll have to check it again. I think it might be an output. I had the same issue with Twitch when I started. It needed a certain bit rate, otherwise it wouldn't show the screen, so I think it's that. It might be that. Could be that. It might be that. Mandy was booting it. In it. You type like a slow boomer, Estelle, behave yourself. Had a dark brown squirrel show up yesterday. Got a recorded up to put together a long vid of her soon. It is mad. I didn't realise this until I started watching Camera Conspiracies and some of those channels. North America has grey squirrels, but it also has black ones, jet black squirrels, goth squirrels, and then of course there'll be some brown ones, won't there? Not just grey and then red, no. Goth squirrels, man. Goth squirrels look mad. Hope everyone's well. Doing alright. How's we doing? We're doing fine. Dark brown does sound very interesting, doesn't it? Am I going to start belting out Celine? Not a chance. Not a chance, Ali. But it was amazing. Seriously. The fella was next to me. Let's have a look. If there's anything. Like, he was holding something. I don't know what it was, but he was absolutely giving it beans, man. It was boss. I was feeling a bit, not low, not down, just tired and pissed off because I've been in the shop. You know what it's like when you've been in the supermarket. And then I come out and there he was, and he was proper into it. That's what I want. You've been tabinating on various levels of melatonin in our squirrel. Oh, no, oh, very nice. Mandy, it's not K-I-K, it's not kick, K-I-K. It is K-I-C-K. Kick, as in volley the bastard. Nothing happening on chat. There's nothing happening. There's got to be an output that I've done wrong, so I'll have to check that out. I was going to check something, but it's not working. Just not working. It's just not working. Fair play from. Mandy, the Kick channel, K-I-C-K, is called Positive Mental Attitude. The entire thing in one go. You follow a channel that's taken in one of the proper black ones? Isn't that boss? Hang on, is that door shut? The door is indeed shut. My nephew's just a loudmouth bastard. Follow the link on the post. Wise move. I did, but Mandy doesn't look at the posts. A lot of people don't, to be honest with you. Although, bizarrely, and I say this more than once, bizarrely. Come on, work. If you have a look there, real-time views is now counting posts. And it's getting hundreds of views. So I might just start doing a bit more like that, you know what I mean? A bit more. And throwing in links to see if anything happens. So far, fuck all, but you know. Are you not adding another social app? You don't need to, Mandy, it's alright. Kick, it's like Nick but with a K. That could be the one. Kick, it's like Nick but without the D. Oh man. I said me back was alright, didn't I? I think I might have lied. I'll be okay. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Didn't register, just logged in through Google, which is, it's registering with your Google account. Piece of piss. Are you so behind on your springtime photo posts? It's only, I've seen vidIQ were talking about it. Occasionally, YouTube will take one of your photographs and turn it into like a 15-second video on the shorts feed. I don't know why they're doing it, but it could be a good way of getting some bits and pieces. Are you like a YouTuber where Kick at the moment, Twitch is a pain in the arse because you can't get any viewers unless you get them somewhere else. You have to find viewers off platform to follow you on Twitch. Kick, on the other hand, is a bit more like YouTube. People can find you. Is it me back or sciatica or none of your business? It's everyone's business when I'm in pain, Louise. It is sciatica. At least I thought it was. On account of the fact that it's the lower back and then a pain down the arse and into the leg, which is always... I've suffered from sciatica in the past. So I've been doing all the sciatic stuff that I used to do. Get on my back, get my knee, move it to one side, stretch, move it to the other side, stretch, all that kind of stuff, which normally helps. Lots of deep heat rub. So it is working, and I've been walking as much as possible, because apparently sciatica especially, if you move and get walking and get some blood flow and heat into the thing, it'll get better. So I've been doing that. It's horrible that it's took that long to get better. Sometimes it'll be a day and I'll be alright. Other times it's lasted over a month. And no matter what I do, it just doesn't get rid of. Not Kick, that's awful, with loads of perverts that want to stay anonymous. All YouTube, what? Or what am I talking about? All social media is a bit like that at the moment. Kick like the INXS album, exactly. It's alright, Ali, it's alright. What is Rumble, like an in-between YouTube and Kick? It's a right-wing YouTube full of conspiracy theories and not too nice people. I do have a Rumble account just to stop people using my name over there. But it's owned by someone who doesn't like censorship, so you can imagine the kind of shit that's on there. Not like a pinched nerve. I thought it might have been to begin with until I started getting the pain down the leg as well. Normally, a pinched nerve, if you move, you get a searing pain and then it goes away. But it's, bit by bit, it's eased off. Just needs movement. I could probably do with, if I could run, I'd be alright, but I can't. I need to try and run. Probably have to try and do it on sand, because I'll run like I'm on stilts, you know what I mean? Rumble is like the Wild West. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible. Everything that was banned off YouTube is on Rumble. Lots of good old boys with bang bang, all stuff, going mad about people with different coloured skin to them. Trump likes Rumble. We'll leave it there. Oh, the first cut is the deepest. By your very own Roger Stewart. I prefer the P.P. Arnold version myself. There you go. Also, she didn't move her ass side to side while she was singing it. Why did he always do that, Rod? Turn away from the camera and move his ass side to side. Come on, Rod. I like Rod when he was a mod. When he were in Faces, before he was sailing. It's all mad. The whole place is mad. Everything's mad. Are you mad? I've missed doing this. Apart from the fact that I've been sat here all week, which is horrible. When your back is bad, being sat here is an absolute nightmare. And days where I've been on the phones, I've had to cover phones. I've had to use Bluetooth headset, Bluetooth headset, and then sit here for about 10-15 minutes, get up, walk around, come back, sit down, 10-15 minutes, get up, wander around, occasionally have a lie down on my bed while I'm working, which is not great, is it? That's how bad my back's been. But I've not missed a second of work, so my boss should be happy. The Everything But the Girl cover of that Rod song is great too. Don't think I've heard that one, have I? Don't know. Back in the day when you had a somewhat decent FBI, watch this space by the way for the FBI. Places like Rumble help keep an eye on the worst of the worst as they make their hate semi-public, they do, don't they? If you give knobheads a chance to be knobheads, they'll show you the knobheads. Have any of you gone on like a paranormal tour or watched Most Haunted? Ali. Come on. Derek Akori used to live about a mile away from here, just over there. He was telling people when he was drunk in the pub that it was all faked. It's all faked. I've heard from Tom. I haven't. Your federal agencies probably go to Rumble to recruit. They probably do, don't they? Ice baby. You watch King Boomer do a reaction to Derek Akora. Creed Crafer, Derek Akora being exposed as a fake. He used to tell people in the pub all the time. It's an absolute load of shit. It was his in-between person was called Sam, wasn't it? It was supposed to be some Native American. Sam. Can you hear me, Sam? Not you, Sam. It's always the fucking same. It's always a Native American, isn't it? Despite the fact that he lived on Merseyside. Well, West Lancashire. Tit. You have a thing that turns your sitting desk into a standing desk if you want it. You can pull the lever to lift it and then sit. I've got a standing desk down there, which is permanently high. Yeah, all I need to do is move around. Thank you though, Louise. Mucho apreciado. Back pain, yours has been very bad the last 2 years. Dad had three slip discs. You're going to think as a child, hoping you wouldn't inherit a bad back. Go to physio once a week at the moment. Jesus, man. Epic. Stuck in London and at the posh event. I'm sure he's back. By now. Can you hear us, Tom? That was last week, wasn't it? It's funny, on the day that Mrs. Tom was getting her award, my ex-wife was getting her award. She graduated as well, and Jess was at the event and sent me a little video of her going up to get a diploma. My wonderful daughter, I don't think I've ever heard her so proud. Never been proud of me over anything at all, has she? Little shit. And I was the one who went out and got it in the absolute... That fog, the video that I did the other day, the fog, it doesn't show you on camera how foggy it was. Because you can see, the camera sees like miles through the fog, we can't. I've driven with my camera recording and I can see the screen and I can't see out the window, but I can drive using the screen. It's amazing. Couldn't see a bastard thing. Good job I know these roads like the back of my hand. No, Frankie. Otherwise, it could have been trouble. I had to switch to standing most of the time to type about a decade before you left. Helped lessen the tingling in your hands when you typed. We have to. Whatever it is, we need to just... Anything that makes you feel better. Our work has to have standing desks. And the amount of times where I've been sat like for 9-10 hours, I thought I can't do this anymore. For the rest of the week I've got to be standing, sitting, moving around. Otherwise it just ruins you. Yeah, Jess's mum, she's done well. Fair play to her, fair play. It was nice to hear Jess being so proud of the fact that she'd gone out there and done it. So I was pleased with that. I think it's nice that your kids are proud of you for something. Do you not think? I think so. My daughter's not remotely proud of me. Mind you, I only talk to her because I want that kidney. Water. Feckin' water. Feckin' water. Lumbago and sciatica start usually over 40. Started at 45 with you. Never had lumbago. I don't really eat Spanish food. Very poor, very poor. Hang on.
Very poor.
That was very poor indeed. Very poor. Water, feckin' water. My sciatica started when I was in my 20s. I was worried that it would because my dad had suffered from a bad back occasionally. Mind you, my dad was a footballer, so I'm not surprised. You would normally get bad backs playing football. And then I got it because I was tall. It seems to be just something when you're tall. Louise will tell you all about this. Being a smidge under 17 foot, 12 to 60s. It is ridiculous. It helps being tall though, because you don't get many pulled muscles like sprinters. If you've got somebody who's more squat and built like a sprinter, they end up pulling their hamstrings and whatever all the time. We don't. Our muscles are elongated. Elongated muskrat. Right, where are we? Tell you what, we'll pin Shane for the time being, and we'll go back and we'll pin Sam. There you go. There's Shane's channel and Sam's channel. You know what to do. Don't be pretending that you don't know what to do. You know what to do. Click, like, subscribe, comment, share, thumbs up, everything. Share the wealth, man. Share the wealth. There was a thing as well about people not getting notifications, and YouTube seems to be doing something at the moment. If you don't interact with the channel as much as they think you should, they will then stop sending you links. But it'll be in your little another bell icon. If you go into the YouTube app, your little bell thing, it'll all be in there, but it just won't be thrown out at you. It's all mad. Hence you not getting sciatica, you are a DWAF. No, it's just mad the way different body shapes get different things. I've got the build of a long distance runner when it comes, well, when I was thin I did anyway. So I don't tend to get explosive muscle tears or stuff like that. But then also I wasn't that fast a runner, despite having exceptionally long legs. Louise, you ripped the disc reaching for the remote. What? Felt it happen. Thought you'd tweaked the muscle. Sweet feckin' Jesus. That's just insane. You see, my back wasn't feeling sore until I read that. Now I feel pain. Why were you reaching for the remote? Can you not get one of the fucking Sherpas to do it for you? Come on, Louise, come on. Tell them. They're not earning the keep here, are they? One mug of rice a month. What more did he want? Bastards. Hang on, it's moving too quick. Where are we? Casper, yours has been bad since before you turned 30. First time you got it was bending down to take a shuttlecock off the ground. I think you were only 19. Bending down, shuttlecock. Get the axe to do it. Get the axe to do it. Yak attack! Yak attack, yak attack. Stepdad's girlfriend had sciatica, same height as you. It can hit anyone. It can, really can. That's the least sporty part of badminton. Badminton's a crazy game because the shuttlecock, doesn't really move much, but holy shit, man, you have got to run round like an absolute dickbag, haven't you? Shane, no worries, mate. Louise, you didn't realise until you'd had a scan for something else. It wasn't as painful as some of the other joint pains that you've had. It must be horrific, that. Genuinely. Man. Yeah, I'm going to stop moaning about my back. Mine's just a little bit sore. I can get on with it. What an absolute pain that is, literally. I know, very, very bending down to finger a shuttlecock. Oh, a thar. Filth. Utter filth, you filthy beggar, you. Utter filth. A dwarf in the land of giants. They are ridiculously big, Dutch, aren't they? I remember, to be fair, when I was a kid, everyone seemed tall. Then after a while, I started to get onto the fact that my dad looked small compared to a lot of these people. And my dad wasn't small by any stretch of the imagination. 6'2", eyes are blue. Big Bill Ashcroft after you. Yes. But this is like, that was the first time I saw people who were like just 6'6" and not like that. Normally over here, if you had someone who's 6'6" or 6'7", they look like Peter Crouch. They look like a fucking Pepper Army. These fellas are massive as well. No fun to be at a concert. Unless you're on the shoulders, of course, at which point you can see everything. You spin me right round, alley, right round. Like a record alley, right round, round, round. I'm spinning right round right now. Right round. Round, round. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, what? No. You need amusing filth, just like we need singing in the car. We do. Small episodes of joy. It's an energy as well, I think. Genuinely. When you're around people who are miserable all the time, they are mood hoovers. They just get rid of every nice bit of energy you've got about you. Sucked away by these fuckers. If someone's being a little bit filthy, singing the head off, whatever it is, that's good energy. Release more good energy. Like when you walk past someone in the street and they smile at you, you automatically smile back. You can't help it. We need a Mexican wave of smiles. That's a good cup of tea, that. Mandy, stop messing with the kick. I've got your attention. It wasn't working, man. Mood Hoover did play in Toronto in '72. A fantastic band. I think they were an acid skiffle duo. Mood Hoovers it really is a thing over here in the UK. Probably a mood vacuum anywhere else. Whatever good mood you're in, they come along and just take it away from you. Hoover all the goodness. Absolute knobheads. Specialist couldn't believe you weren't in agony. Just got up and sashayed out. Of course you did. Dressed head to toe in black. Like the witch you are. Yeah. Sashaying's a good thing to do as well. If you can do that out the doctors. Oh, by the way, man. I don't know if it's the fella over the road or one of his friends, but there is a car parked over the road with, quite frankly, the greatest personalised number plate I have ever seen in my life. DR16BAL. But the DR is separate to the rest. So it says Dr. Iqbal. And if his name is Dr. Iqbal, it is amazing. Which animation, Mandy? Which animation was it? Oh, where is it? Probably, I don't know. Oh man, what have I done? I think so, Mandy, I think so. I'm not sure, I can't remember. It's only been like a week since I did this now, I can't remember. It's there somewhere. Sorry, it's there somewhere. Yeah, I think it's there somewhere, I can't remember. Oh, I'm shit at this, aren't I? Utterly shit at this. Sashay away, says RuPaul. And then does he? One of those. Another phrase to use here and confuse others. Use the mood hoover as much as possible, I would. Definitely. Either sister's getting fed up with a 12-year-old son, teasing it and calling you short. You need a little bit extra. It's close to 5'8". That's a good size. 5'8". You'll go far being 5'8". It's these kids who are like 5'1" or 6 foot at that point. That's when you know you're in trouble. Bird animation? You did bird animation? Sure, it's on there. For the Jeff and me, I can't find the bastard thing now. Ah well. Been waiting ages to see if it works. Oh man. You might have to wait till Wednesday if I can't find the bastard thing. I'm sure I uploaded it. Sure I did. It'll work, Mandy, it'll work. Push buttons, I'm looking for it. No, I can't just push all the buttons. If I push all the buttons, something strange could work. This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. See, this is what happens when you push buttons. Weird shit happens. Weird shit happens. We don't want any of that. Can't do any of that at all, can we? Big light. He's big light. See what happens when you push buttons, Mandy? Have you seen what happens? Bang, out of order. Your sister may hit the kid. Oh, we can't be hitting kids. Especially ones who are like 6 foot tall. Don't hit the kid who's going to end up being like 6'8" and 326 stone. Muy peligroso, as they say in Japan. No pushing buttons. No good can come of it. Free Birkdale immediately. Free Birkdale immediately. Hit the brakes and scared the shit out of me. I apologise. I do apologise. Sorry. Found your old school nurse papers. You wasn't 5'8" until you're 14. At 12 you were 5'2". What was I? I can't remember what I was at 14 until... Actually, I might have been about 5'8". You heard this when the live started. Just the sound, not the animation. Yeah, there's something strange happening. I don't understand why. I'll sort that out later. Don't worry about that. I shall sort that out. I know why. What did I start off on? Can we...
In the place where everybody knows your name, laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain.
I think that's what it is. I think that's what it is. I think there might be another one that I need to sort out as well. And do an override. Yes. You know what it is now, you do. Very strange. Yeah. Well, that's what it's going to be like, isn't it? Wrong button, try another button. It's not that one. I'm looking at it now. It should be. It's not there. No. It's not on there. Something has happened. I thought I'd put it on that Stream Deck and I haven't. That is confusing. Remind me later, Mandy, before I switch all this off. I'll upload it. It's definitely on the computer somewhere. I just don't know where. Light's gone off. Light's gone off. I know why that light's gone off. I can't fix that at the moment. Now you don't hear it, that's good. Hasn't been illegal to hit kids since 97. You don't need to with kids. Don't hit kids, man. Mental torture works way better with kids. Way better. Not legal there, but you were hit often. I was as well. Didn't do me any harm. Did it? I'm only joking. I wasn't it. I was a good boy, me miss. I was cheeky. I was funny, but I was all right. I was a good boy. Yeah, I know. What happened? What happened? Where did it all go wrong? Yeah, you miss a few paws and it's all downhill. That's not working either. See? Just tried to trigger the skiing and it never worked. The light's gone off because where it's normally plugged into is now plugged into the camera, the other camera. But there you go. You try these things, don't you? You try these things to see what happens. A little bit of behind the scenes. Ah well. I was looking earlier on to see if I could take the volume down as well. VGI has definitely been, that's been loaded. We just need someone to say something VGI now, don't we? Sure, it's grand, so it is. So it is. Yeah, I tried to get rid of a couple of buttons and replace them, and one of them should have been the latest animation. But obviously it isn't because I'm feckin' useless. You were hit by Chilean foster dad because you was hit as well as a kid. No self-control. See, this is the problem. This is where it comes from. He was hit, therefore you were hit. And then it works its way down the chain. If at some point that stops all of it. You don't hit your kids. No need to. Sell them on the dark web. That's all you need to do. You're doing me head in. I'm not going to give you a smack. No. But you're now going to live with a family in Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan. Don't even know how you pronounce that. But it needs to stop, man. It needs to stop. Don't hit kids. Especially boys, because they could end up being, like I say, massive. Could end up being heavyweight champion of the world. At which point, one day, their self-control will go. You hit me, bang, there you go. Have that back, bastard. It's very grey outside, isn't it? It's not cold, it's just very grey. I like it grey, I don't like it this grey. I did my walk earlier on. And I don't know if you've seen it on me little video stuff. As I go for my walk around the corner, there's a little bit of an opening between trees going to the next road where someone puts flowers in there and little butterflies on the wall and stuff. I caught the fella earlier on. He was hoeing. Proper hoeing. He was hoeing hard, man. And he was cleaning it up and putting other bits and pieces in there. It looks amazing. So I said to him, looking fantastic that, mate. Oh, cheers, thank you. Thought, what a great thing to do. If everybody just did a little bit of something, just one little thing that made your part of the area look better. Clean something up or plant a few flowers, just anything. Everyone did that. That little tiny bit, one by one by one, the entire area looks nicer. That cheers me up when I go for a walk. If I walk out there and it's a nice sunny day, the sun's coming in through the leaves and then you've got the flowers there. Bloody beautiful, bloody beautiful. That's a good start to a walk, I find. I could go the other way around and have it at the end of the walk, couldn't I? But I think it's alright the way it is. Go that way. That's schmoolage. Remember your dad biting you at age 3? What? You washed your mouth in soap once? That's ridiculous. Yeah, you can't be treating kids like that. You can't treat anyone like that. That washing your mouth in soap used to be like a dark ages kind of thing, didn't it? Biting's ridiculous. We got warned about that as kids. Dogs bite, not humans. Just don't do it. Horrific, man. The kids have been staying away from the door. I don't know if it's the little camera thing I've got set up, but they haven't booted the door. Not in a long, long time. They might have grown up. We don't get a run from them. We don't get a chase, so we'll leave it. Your little sister was blabbing. It was a sunny summer evening. You couldn't sleep, so you gently bit her to calm her. 3-year-old logic. Right? Stormed in and said, you bit her, and so angrily bit you. No, it's not good. Animals would do something like that, but not humans. A 3-year-old's not stupid. You can actually talk to 3-year-olds and explain it to them. You can't, you know you can't do that, don't you? You know you can't do that. It will go in. Interrupting intergenerational trauma is key to better child development outcomes. So challenging to intervene with some folks. I saw interrupting intergenerational trauma supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. Cleaning in front of your property used to be standard practice in your parents here. It did. Now it's someone else's problem. I remember that as well, Mandy. In the poor areas of Liverpool, people who were absolutely skint, no cash whatsoever. The front step would be bleached, absolutely spotless. You could eat your dinner off it if you could afford dinner. And also the neck curtains or the curtains whatever in the front room were always immaculate. And I think my mum's mum used to say, doesn't matter what's happening inside the house, as long as the outside looks all right. You can sit behind those curtains and eat baked beans out of a tin. They're not going to know about it. Just make sure everything at the front looks good, and make sure the kids go to school clean and well dressed and, well fed of a morning. That's it. Everything else, worry about it some other time. Yeah, it's changed, hasn't it? Nobody thinks about going out and doing anything clean and stuff. Someone else will do it. Someone else will do it. Horrible. Horrible. He also gave you a spanking once. He said it to him and he asked if he remembered, but he always denied it. Yeah. The kind of thing that you lock away somewhere. I never did that. Can't possibly have been me. Remember as a child having a mental list of all the things went through and never wanting to repeat any of it. And then you've got to deal with it. You've got to process that. Which you shouldn't do really, should you? We're supposed to protect young, whether it's humans, animals, anything. We're supposed to protect them and nurture them. Yeah. It's got to stop at some point. She said just that if the entire generations of your family have done the same thing, at some point, stop. Hence me not being called William. My dad just went, nah, not having this. It's going to stop. Esther, is your remarks censored yet again? What have you done? What have you put? What did you put, Esther? I can't see it. What did you say? Was it filth? Was it utter filth? Complete and utter filth. Depends on what words you use as well. You had too censored earlier. What's going on here? What is going on? There's only certain words, not many of them that are removed. That's about it. Not many. Mum had a trauma-filled upbringing, but she never repeated any of it. She has, and always has been, a great parent. What more can you ask for? That's the way it should be. That's why it annoys me at the moment, without wanting to get too deep into politics. Politicians of a certain age and the people who support them, who are saying, well, kids have got it too easy. When I was young, we used to have ice on the inside of the windows. We used to have to walk 4 miles to school. But yeah, you had to do that. Doesn't mean that your kids have to do that, or your grandkids have to do that. Aren't you supposed to grow up thinking, I hope that my kid has a better life than I have? Esther, sent it again. What the bloody hell have you sent? Barbed wire and electrocution. Yeah, I'm pretty sure maybe YouTube is seeing that as I don't know. I remember watching barbed wire and electrocution supporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. There you go, sorted. Cray. It's there. There's a forbidden word. Try typing it with accents. There you go. And now it's through. Everyone's all right. YouTube is stupid. Sometimes it is. Just let us deal with it. Obviously, I've got certain words that I don't want in there, so I will put a blank removal on them, but yeah. From the land of the free. We keep going on about free speech. Bollocks, isn't it? Behave yourselves, YouTube bastards. Probably just went too fast for you to see. Ah. You put an U instead of an O. An U. U. Does English have its own word for umlaut? Or is it just used as is? Right, well, here's the thing, Casper. Umlaut is not a German word. It's an English word for a German thing. There's no such word as umlaut in German. There you go. Check that one out. Yeah, we just say umlaut. Which is one of the few German words we actually pronounce correctly, because it's not a German word. It's just a linguistics term of art. Précisément, as they say in Japan. Now my head's killing me now. Ja, umlaut. Das ist sicher umlaut. Because it sounded like we needed a word for it. What's them 2 dots called? The 2 dots? They're called 2 dots. Can't call it 2 dots. What sounds slightly Germanic? Umlaut. Yeah, umlaut. Can you hear the birdies? There's a bird round here. I don't know what it is. I think it's over the road now on the top of the... It's not a robin. It might be a blackbird. It's too big to be a robin. I think it might be a blackbird. It is... No, they are. There's loads of them. They're noisy AF. Proper. Cute though. You don't say umlaut. You say put a thingy over it. Filth. Hang on. Filth, man. The absolute filth. You can hear it. It's good, man. Merlin does now, but it was finding blackbirds, robins and something else at the same time. And I couldn't work out which one was singing at the time. Umlaut means resound. Omelette in Danish. It was coined in German in 1819 according to Google. Turkish got a lot of umlauts as well. I had a Turkish fella I had to deal with once, and his first name was Moist. Which I know a lot of ladies don't like, do they? That particular word. Moist. Is that moist? Are you moist? Personal fucking question, isn't it? Especially the U. Yeah, I've got lots of U's, haven't they? Strange that, isn't it? Why haven't we got them in the English language? If we've got a historical link to Old Germanic, why haven't we got the same thing? Why haven't we got the O with the line through it like they have in Denmark and Nordic countries? Weird, isn't it? Merlin does have the "this is what it sounds like" thing. Unfortunately, at the time I was trying to carry loads of stuff. Merlin puts a lot of spam in mail, does he? I've not had any of that. Mind you, my spam filter's quite good. Sam, you've never understood the aversion to moist. You cannot talk about soil and plants without it, you can't. Or cakes. Good cakes are always moist. Why is Y a vowel in many places but a consonant in English? Why indeed? Why? It's also a vowel in Wales, isn't it? Why? It is. It's a part-time vowel in English. Because we're lazy. That is very, very true. It is. We are. Definitely moist in cake. We do like a bit of moist cake. I could eat some moist cake now. Why haven't I got cake? I want cake. I haven't got any treats whatsoever. Bollocks. Mind you, I had loads. I've been piling the food into myself the last couple of days. Don't know why. Just felt really hungry. Really hungry. I want cake. I want to be able to make my own cake, but obviously I can't. You need more than one hand to make cake, don't you? Properly make cake. Moist cake is the only cake you like. If it's not moist, you can put stuff on it though, can't you? Lash a little bit of custard over it. Mandy, have you done much knitting or mostly books now? Super Dan, how you doing, pal? Y is pronounced in Welsh, isn't it? Are you looking forward to tomorrow, mate? I'm not. Everton 1, Man City 12. Haaland with all 14 goals. Just going to be ridiculous, isn't it? You have a brand of cake mix there. You can't remember which one, but you remember moist always on the box in huge letters. Oof. Like a bit of moist. Not one bit of pressure on you now. It is obviously because you're going for the title, but you're up against one of the most inconsistent teams in the league. And I think you'll do as heavily as well, I think. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Hope our boys have been on the piss with Grealish this bank holiday. I don't understand why he's getting loads of stick over that. He's been really professional since he's been at the club. He can't play for the rest of the season. He's doing his rehab. If he wants a beer, who's he harming? Ridiculous, isn't it? No knitting, page 266, bookwise. Is it a good book? You'll enjoy it in book? I would hope so. Don't even know if our lot drink anymore. They used to. Back in the day. Bloody hell, they used to. I think Pickford might like the occasional drink. The occasional beer. To go with his kebab. Not really traditional that for footballers, is it? Getting asked what's your favourite food and people are saying there's always pasta involved, isn't it? Certain kinds of pasta. Got to him now. Kebab. Mixed kebab. Garlic sauce. And a beer. Fair play, man. You can get away with that as a keeper. When my dad played, the pre-match meal was steak and chips. Football. Good point, football. Back of the net. Oof, ding, do. Get in there, keeper's lid. We love kebab. I've not had one in ages, and now I could snarl one. And to be honest with you, every time I get my blood pressure tested, every time I get anything done by the doctors, my results are always coming back well, so I could possibly start eating a bit more varied stuff, rather than just trying to stick to the same kind of fairly healthy things. You have 9-letter vowels that make around 40 different vowel sounds. It's too much, Casper. It's too much, mate. Far too much. You can't deal with that. Add that to the fact that you can't count properly. You count in 20s, don't you? It's all up to fucking all over the place. You missed the keeper score. Oh, he'll be back later. Don't worry about that. He will be back. I will do a postcard tomorrow. Of course I will. I don't know whether to go early and go into Liverpool first, though. I'm not sure if I can get away with doing that. Will there be anywhere to park? Will it be in bank holiday, obviously? Do I go to the pier head? Spend an hour wandering around there? Get some close up to the river kind of stuff and then drive up? Do I do that? Jeff o'clock. Yeah, Louise, Lulu Bellatini, where is Charlie Bravo 04? Charlie Bravo 04. Where is she? Should I miss out on some Jeff action? Definitely not loaded. It looks that way, Mandy. It looks that way. I'm sure it's on the computer. Oh, man, it's ridiculous. Base 20. Never thought about it before. It was pointed out to you. It's just words that mean numbers. It's on its fucking arse, mate. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 600 words for O and numbers up the wall. I'd be too confused. Far too confused. Haven't seen her since you were in Texas. No, Jeff, no. Why not? Were you in Texas? The do it yourself place? Or did you go to the States? Have you? Cray. She alright. She's going to miss out on some Jeff action though. Because it's coming up. Jeff in the telephone booth office just out, across from the Little Bear pub. That used to be loads of different things. I think it was a florist when I first moved there. Right next to Birkdale Station. Looks lovely. Oh, San Antonio Air Show yesterday. So that's what it is. And she was there for that. In Texas. So she'll be around somewhere. We'll give her a couple of minutes and see if she turns up. Christine, can you hear me, Christine? Jeff is coming soon. I've not watched any air show stuff for ages. Been watching loads of Ujima Flip stuff, what do you call it? Creating. Filming. Lots of filming stuff, which looks great. Because I want to look better. I want to be able to do better stuff for you. Nothing's going to get better. It's all shit, isn't it? This channel is just an absolute nightmare. That's the way it is. It is Jeff o'clock, it is. Actually, it is Jeff o'clock, isn't it? Well, it is Sunday. See what he's been up to this week. No need for this fog at all. Oh, he was out there in the fog as well, was he? Look at that is ridiculous. Bird shit on the car yet again. On mine as well. Nick isn't the only one with a bad back. All right, well, I'm not the one who's getting helping hands, am I? Hoo-yah! It's everything that happens to me has to happen to him as well, doesn't it? He's out of order. Feck off, Jeff, you gobshite. Texas home to Missouri Laminate Sister Corporation. Texas Laminators. Texas Laminators sounds like a baseball team. A AAA baseball team. The kind of thing that you go from the minors, you go there to the New York Yankees can feed the team, isn't it? You've messaged a 1 or 3 for Ali, 1 or 3. 1 and 3. 1 looks a little bit Tom Hardy-ish to me. So much bird droppings on everything. I got my car cleaned on Friday. Spotless, gorgeous. Looked out the window this morning. Shite everywhere. So I got the little tiny pressure washer out. And give it a quick zhuzh over. A little bit of citrus pre-wash. And then just water on it. I'll wake up in the morning and it will be absolutely covered in the stuff again though. Because it's like that. And that's the way it is. Huh. Missouri laminates are expanding. But they always leave a little bit of room to expand, as most laminates really should do. 2 or 3. 1 looked too much like an X. Ooh. 1 looked like Tom Hardy. Are you saying that you and Tom Hardy had a little bit of a ding-dong? Filthy beggar. Definitely can't have that. I'll ban him from future Jeff vids then if that's the case. I'm taking it it's not a good X then. Not a good X. Not all X's are bad, are they? Well, yeah. I suppose they are, aren't they? Sacrificing my search history to make Sex from Avatar, Game of Thrones, Blue Man Group, Cougar Bait. What you say? Yeah. Had to rewind to catch Jeff. Dropped off to send a message. You'll take number 2. Any more offers? Any more offers? One of your worst offenders is your robins. Right. Leave a mess everywhere they eat. Other birds just not as prolific with theirs. Well. Very sensitive subject. Always is, isn't it? Oh, hang on. That bloody noise, man. I hear noises, man. All X's are bad, hence their X's. There you go, suppose so. Some worse than others. Maybe that's why, Mandy, that's why he was Jeffish. With the horns, you see. Evils. You just added Christine by Susie and the Banshees to the Dookie. Oh, that is a tune and a half. I used to have a physio called Christine, and that was playing one day when she arrived. I had to quickly turn it off because otherwise it would have looked slightly weird. Like I had some kind of fixation with her. You don't want that, do you? Someone's trying to give you physio and the song with their names playing. It's not on purpose, this, you know, honest. You missed it as well. Oh. Sam has her own blue visitors. Those bluebirds were absolutely gorgeous looking things. Stunning. Stunning looking creatures. Stunning with the capital stun. Beautiful things. Beautiful. Bloody beautiful. We don't really get them over here, do we? Stuff like that. Really, really vibrantly coloured birds. Robins and blue tits, that's about it really. A little bit of flash of blue on a magpie as well. Can't speak English. Ridiculous, man. Stunning, it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. Tomash, K-Parser, dude, feeling better. A smidge. I'm feeling a smidge better. A soup's on. A tad. Not as painful. I can get up and about. I'm alright doing that. Yesterday it was a marvellous. I got up to 24C. Oof. Satellite picture of the UK packed in clouds. We were, but the previous days it was again 22, 23, so it'd be the same weather you had. It was lovely. Kingfishers, pheasants and peacocks. I haven't seen a kingfisher in the real world. Pheasants I've seen splattered all over the walls and splattered all over the roads and what have you. Peacocks. I don't believe peacocks are real. Nothing makes a noise like that. Nothing. Tom, how was the Divil area? How was that there London there, Thomas? Did they have your kecks down, did they? Can't believe it. 27 quid for a pint. And it was flat and warm. No birds like that here, just crows and magpies and the occasional sparrow or tit. Ah, man. Always torn between sympathy and concern for me and frustration that you're missing out on your Wednesday, Sunday orientation. Company and entertainment too. I do from the goodness of my heart, I do that, I do. I was so sore last week to the point where I couldn't move. Peacocks can do one. Noisy feckers. They are very noisy, aren't they? Charlie Bravo 04, Charlie Bravo 04. Christine, the strawberry girl, Christine. Banana skin lady, how are you? Peacocks are very alarming. They do sound very alarming. Literally, they sound like an alarm, don't they? And it's shorthand for having a place in England. If you're like a pile, a country pile. If you're a landed gentry, just make a peacock sound in the background. They must be rich. Herons you have a lot of in Sweden. They're massive as well, aren't they? So you see massive cranes all over. They're double the size of the herons. Cranes are huge as well. Nefarious. Oh, moi. Yeah, weren't taking any chances with your tit. Yeah, had to be done. You had to umlaut your tit to make sure it got through. Tom, are you going tomorrow? Are you going to watch us get absolutely annihilated tomorrow? That day of London was alright. Train very late in. Award ceremony. A fix. Mrs. Tom didn't win. Bollocks. It is a fix. Train home Saturday with the contestants for the Supreme Cat Show. How is Mrs. Tom? Can you hear me, Mrs. Tom? Now it's Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, eh? What a pain in the arse that is. Next year, Mrs. Tom. Champions League next year. You watch this space. A few years ago, you went into an antique shop in Sweden and the register was on top of a glass monster. What, with a stuffed wolf? What? Better safe than sorry, absolutely. Peacock sound at the screaming. Is it cover for rich dudes' nefarious goings on? It could be. Every time you see some kind of stately home, there's peacock sounds in the background, but you don't actually see the peacocks. It might just be, as you say, covering up what they're getting up to. Whipping the servants and stuff like that. Sam, how is you, Hubby, Silver and Co? That's a good band name as well, that one. Yep. Mrs. Tom, you will get our award just for being you. Don't go changing. You're making it. Good stuff, man. Mrs. Tom is a winner, here she is. Pick the meat platter up on your way home. All good here, yeah, except Ollie is snoring quite loudly. If he's scoring quite loudly, that's something completely different. I know it's spring, it's that kind of time, isn't it? But woof. In work tomorrow, we're hoping to finish handy to go. Everton 0, Manchester City 4, Haaland with all 5. Guaranteed. As nailed on as Oscar Pistorius' socks. Squirrel Sammy. Forgot about that, squirrels. You vote for Mrs. Tom. I vote for Mrs. Tom. We all vote for Mrs. Tom. You'll be there to comfort me in my hour of need. Oh. Mrs. Tom has a certificate. Yep. And our ever-loving love and love. Louise is fine apart from her typing skills. Close enough for jazz, as they say in Japan. That's all you need. That and love. All you need is love. No, sorry, that's not right, Beatles. All you need is love. You do need oxygen as well. And food and water. We coming around here saying that's all you need. You don't. Lying bastards. You're in a small town, you'll see if it's still there. Every time you go there, your stuffed wolf was wild. They also had massive seabirds stuffed all over. Stuffed all over, baby. Stuffed all over. Christine, you missed Jeff, Christine, you missed Jeff. You will take a pic, Casper, we look forward to seeing that. Your only complaint is that you got bitten in the garden yesterday and antihistamines, cream and anti-inflammatories aren't touching it. The bite site is on your leg. You are thinking amputation. Have you not tried to put a little bit of, baking powder with vinegar? If you paste that on, and also I think, what's the other stuff? Deep heat rub. Lemon juice. Tried lemon juice on it. Ollie scoring, I know, you filthy beggar, you. If anyone deserves it, though, Ollie does. Go ahead, lad. Get stuck in, son. Go on. Stuffed all over the body. Oh, yeah, Bonnie bloke, man. Not good, is it? She put you off natural yoga for life. Who bit you, Tom? Go on, who is it? What is it? Who bit you? What was it? Was it a dragonfly? Ant? Bear? A fly of some description? Horsefly? They're bad, aren't they, horseflies? I mean, any fly the size of a horse, you don't mess with, but yeah. It wasn't a white Anglo-Saxon Protestant either. Definitely not a wasp. The fecker. Do we have horseflies? I don't at the moment, but we do have them round here. They are wretched, aren't they? They're horrific. Hoping it wasn't some rare, poisonous, venomous spider. They are renowned for being all over the oblong of dreams, which does sound painful. possibly a horsefly. It's horrible. Horsefly bites are horrific. Horrific with a capital H. We don't really have too many things over there that cause you trouble. Don't have many mosquitoes, do we? Not many. And most of the really bad shit is, I suppose, if you go further north. Scotland is full of midges, which is like mini mosquitoes, are they? Similar kind of thing, isn't it? Horseflies are bad. Get a lot of them there. Yeah, well, since cattle are nearby, before they built this housing estate here, I remember when all this went out but fields, there was horses there all the time. Horses, donkeys, loads of them. So we used to get plenty of horseflies. Oh man. And then there's farms just round the corner, so loads of cattle. Can we see a pic of the bite? Or is that too weird? Says Ali. Filth. Utter filth. Would Mrs. Tom be averse to sucking the venom out? Anniversary birthdays now. Horseflies have a cookie cutter mouth, the bastards. They're horrible, aren't they? Sam, you woke up once decades back with a blister, turned black before healing back up. Luckily it did, because you didn't have insurance at the time to get looked at. Blood, man. Likely a recluse spider. It's horrific, isn't it? We don't have any of that. You missed Jeff, you did. You did. But, seeing as how you asked nicely, go on then. I'll show him again. Are you ready? Are you ready? Double Jeff. See, he's got a bit of Tom Hardy about him there, hasn't he? Muscles on top of muscles, look at him. Cheekbones, man. No, I thought he's too clean there. The last one makes him look like some kind of nerd, doesn't it? From an American film. The one that used to get beaten up by the jocks. Obviously he wouldn't. He's Jeff. Sucking with an umlaut. That sounds like a book that needs to be written, that, Esther. Sucking with an umlaut. You have a venomous spider there, but the fangs are too weak to bite through human skin. Isn't it daddy longlegs is supposed to be one of the most venomous things out there, but they can't bite through our skin either. I know, so many sharp angles, they're everywhere, aren't they? I do not want a picture of your hairy bandy leg. Very Ernie-wise. His back is so... I know. It's just everything I've got he needs to have. It's horrible. Number one's a bit of a skinhead vibe. I don't think he's into that. He's more cool, I think. He's more of a chilled dude. He can't be racist, by the way, because he's got blue skin, so he understands. Looks a bit Robert Pattinson. It does, doesn't it? I thought a bit of Tom Hardy, but yeah, I can see the Robert Pattinson as well. Very Twilighty. New segment of BPTV. Submit your wound pics here, would be, wouldn't it? Bruises and Pus TV. Not sure what we can do, yeah. Hope you feel better than Tom. You're a winner. Mrs. Tom, you are a winner to us, always. Could have done without seeing one again. Sorry, Mandy, sorry. Sorry. Scary undercut. You feel threatened very easily. How can anyone threaten you, Louise? You live on top of a mountain and you're 12 foot 11. Huge. Willowy with it though, willowy with it. All Danish ones always have such horrible names like Northern Bird Eater or the Big Predator Spider. Yeah, 8-legged bastard and things like that. Daddy Longlegs, there you go, the most venomous UK insect with no means of delivery, like Yannick Bolasie.
That's actually very good.
That is very good. Very good. That is very funny.
That is very good. It is, Yannick Bolasie. Bit Gabba House, yeah. They weren't far right, just nuts. You have a scar going across your left knee. Ali, how'd you do that apart from falling over constantly? Donut, how are you? Yes, is it behind your knee, Ali? Is it behind the knee? Is it the back of your knees? Is it the back of your knees? Is it? Backs at knees. Tough on the outside, treacle on the inside is Louisa. I wouldn't say that because my nickname is Treacle, thank you very much, Christine. There'll be people talking about it if you say that. What's the story? Donald Glory. Lovely nod to Man Down. It's a great, fantastic series, Man Down, really is. What's the crack, Jack? And don't you come back? No more, no more, no more, no more. On BPTV, the show where you get 250 bullets for sending us your home movies and photos of your injuries, cuts, bruises, bites and wounds. It's the Gash Hour. The Gash Hour would make serious money, I know that. Happened when you were 7, Ali. What happened? Go on, tell us. You can't just leave us like that now. What happened? Were you out collecting rice in a paddy field?
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
Paddy to an Irish woman. I mean, come on, it's out of order, isn't it? Backs of Knees, new segment on BPTV. This is late. This is late into the night. This is pay-per-view, isn't it? Backs of Knees. This bite is too close to your knee. If only InStride were here, you'd send something in. You never know. Yeah, 250 quid, 24p's. That's all we deal with on this channel, 24p's. There's nothing more than that. All those 24p's add up though to 48p, unfortunately. It is the after hours show, isn't it? BPTV, dark. When the lights go down low and you hear brown chicken, brown cow music. Brown chicken, brown cow. 250 quid was the old You've Been Framed going rate. It always has been, isn't it? Back when it was first came out, 250 quid was a lot of money. Then it's nothing nowadays, is it? Pocket money. You spend that on 2 Freddos. Group of us were playing in the grass, as you do when you're younger. You were crawling on the grass like it was a lid. Or a tin of peas or beans stuck in. Oh, man, no. Yeah, I can feel that. Ooh. Ouchie. Can't and will not complain. That's fair enough. I think InStride's laptop needs charging. They have everyone in their thoughts. There you go. See, straight from the back of the horse's, straight from the back of the horse's knees. There you go. Yes. That's tech for you. That's modern jazz. Go on, Esther, you can give it a go. Have a moan. You could see the kneecap when you brought it. Oh, holy feck. Jesus, man. That is horrific. You don't need to be seeing that. You're in trouble with Lulu now? No. Especially if she's all treacly inside. Crunchy on the outside, smooth on the inside. Armadillo. Still waiting on voiceovers for the pet pick vid. Oh yeah, I have been sick. But this is the pain in the arse, to be honest with you. I could have done that lying down, couldn't I? Just remind me of that, for fuck's sake, man. Yeah, I have. Me head has not been there this week, last week and a half, 2 weeks even, isn't it? Thursday, 10 days, pain, 10 days of pain. I saw 10 days of pain supporting Amal Radius in Toronto in 72. Me. That's a shame. Yeah, the chargerless laptop has spared viewers your leg. Your Ernie Wise leg. Remember being given a bag of sweets after the doc and was brought to the hospital? What? Poor sod. And you've been branded ever since. Louise, you totally forgot you had a scar on your knee from a flying chip from a porcelain toilet. That was some party. How the fucking hell do you do that? A flying chip from a porcelain toilet. Although, saying that, my mate almost lost his hand on a toilet. in the Wirral, on the Wirral, Birkenhead. We were trying to get rid of it. We got rid of the floors, and then we were getting rid of everything that was up there because the whole place was getting ripped out and rebuilt, renovated. The toilet had to come out, and he was smashing it. One Sunday it was. Don't know why we're there on a Sunday. Smashed it to bits with a hammer, so it'd fall down into the room below, and cut himself. Almost hit the ligament in his hand. So we had to go to the hospital. People coming in from Sunday League football, broken legs, people with all kinds of ailments. How do you do yours? Smashing a toilet to bits. How's my dad after his Borough Wrexham duties? Knackered, absolutely knackered. And FC Twente were winning today, 2-1. And then 5 minutes into injury time, AZ Alkmaar equalised. So we're gutted, bastards. Been complaining the whole week because of DIY noises from the neighbour. Right above your head. Oh, what thorn. It does sound like some kind of story, that, doesn't it? Louise, come on, sound it. It does, come on. Let us know, come on. Instride could be the special correspondent for leg issues. We go now to our leg specialist. You see, Christine, you're safe. There you go. The neighbour's DIY noises. You should get someone in to help him. Give him a hand. Up next on BPTV, it's the Instride Leg Hour. That would work, wouldn't it? Recordings of neighbours' DIY sounds. Next up on BPTV's Noisy Neighbour. We could have a noisy neighbourhood segment. We could definitely do that. Absolutely. Anyone with anything dodgy is going on. Arguments in the street. People drilling and sanding and hoovering too loudly. I hoovered earlier on, by the way. The place is looking fantastic. Fantastic. Get the Heinz spilled, Louise, come on. Special section for garden terror. Oh yeah, definitely for garden terror. You suffer from that badly, don't you? People with blowers and strimmers and mowers and all kinds of stuff. Constantly. That's a good cup of tea. I'm enjoying it. It's going down too quickly though. I didn't hoover me filter, you absolute bellend. Oh no. I can see the post-it notes still attached to the post-it notes there. Stupid. No arguments, just constant noise. Constant raving, as Katie Lang once sang. If you spill the beans, don't leave the tin in the grass for small children to crawl over. Absolutely, well said. Charlie says, if you spill the beans, Louise, don't leave the tin in the grass. In a rugby match we were playing, someone got run over, got steel studs to the face, seen his skull. My dad got stood on playing football, got cut from there to there, and when they pulled the skin back, the whole cheek came with it, and you could see his jaw, teeth, his tongue moving. No blood, weirdly no blood, and he had to go and get it stitched up, plastic surgery. You have to avoid recording when the apartment complex over the fence has their weekly noisy machine invasion. Bastards. Ali, video sent. What have you sent? Oh, hang on. Jesus, man, that's fucking heavy, that, isn't it, look? That's a proper scar, that. It looks like a little bit of a fern, doesn't it? You should get that tattooed over it. I'll get that tattooed about you. That's a heavy scar, that, man. That's a heavy scar. Your uncle broke his leg while out at sea. That's how the Hoffman screws in. Your younger sister saw it and went pale. Thought piercings were all the rage. Tom, sharp as a knife and twice as dangerous. It was a long time ago. You remember the double bed was stripped and the stuff thrown out the window because it was covered in puke, and the coffee tables collapsed at one end due to activity. Definitely out. None of this was you, by the way. Too late. We've already made our minds up. This is Louise. During your punk era. Up to filth. up to no good. Filthy beggar, you. Weekly, daily. Another match, one of your teammates got tackled by a lump of a fella, got his hip broken. Fuck, man. The surgeon I saw him said he'd only seen an injury that bad in a car crash. It is supposed to be proper rugby collisions, are like a head-on clash, collision, crash, at 30 mile an hour. The body's not made for that. The fact that they do it is just insane. Know what I mean? It does look severe. That is heavy, innit? Here we go, Christine. Makes a note. Have a word with Lula Bellatini tomorrow about the knee business. Keep us up to date with that. We need to find out. Your commitment to rewilding your properties allows some other folks on the street to be less obsessed with lawn mowing. Brilliant. That's what we need, more of that. It was beards ago, Ali. It was beards ago, absolutely. But still, it's a hefty looking thing. You know what I mean? It's a hefty looking thing. Good scar. That's a good thing that you can tell people how you got scarred. SAS missions, all kinds of stuff. Copy that, Red Leader. Charlie Bravo 04. Charlie Bravo 04. That's two. Yes, sorry, there's two of those, isn't there? I'm not with it.
Martin of fire, trying to make some space. Now then, Martin of fire. He's got Alan Tate to beat on the outside. I'm sure he's going to go the full length. That is one sensational try.
Fantastic. Except the one guy that seems to keep up with all forms of garden machinery to the point he almost has no grass left. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. It's no Mo May there. Does that mean you've got a moustache? Has they got a moustache? Simply sensational, absolutely. The handlebar. I'm not sure I can grow a handlebar, but I will do my best. I'm not particularly hirsute, you know what I mean? Just doesn't work. Doesn't work. The bears are uber cute. They're very cute. In fact, I've got all of them in here today, funnily enough, for the first time in ages. Horace is over there on the bed. Having a rave. You had upper jaw surgery and the sound from the drill was bad and the bone and blood flying onto your glasses. Eugh. A waxed moustache. I could do with one. I just don't think I can grow it enough to make the curls at the end, which is a shame. We all go through that stage, don't we? I'm sure we do, as men. We go through our waxed moustache and waistcoat, tweed waistcoat. Would that be the thing? Waxed moustache and tweed waistcoat stage. Do we all go through that? I seem to know loads of my mates when you reached a certain age would go through that. Proper long beards, or handlebar moustaches and tweed waistcoats. Maybe, I don't know. No mow day would be nice. Every bloody day it's mowing day. Not an entire month, just one day would be nice. Let it grow wild. No Mow May came here too, which is a problem as delivery place in the country should be doing no mow at different times. You stick with Unlawn America. Oh, and Re-Prairie Suburbia. There you go. I like that. Re-Prairie Suburbia. Flashing the black gums with stitches and seeing the horror in people's faces became, I can imagine that, man. Heavy. Difference, not delivery. I was wondering what you meant by that. Looks great now, though. There you go. After all that pain comes the pleasure. Obsessed. That's ridiculous. I don't mind it. We have this thing over here, I suppose, don't we, in the UK, I suppose, where, I'm going to have to stop saying suppose, aren't I? People tend to choose like a Sunday. Everyone will come out on a Sunday morning and mow the grass. If everyone's doing it for an hour, it's done. It's over and done with, but people just tend to do it at stupid times. One will do it in the morning, two will do it in the afternoon, goes a bit quiet, next thing you know someone's doing it at night. It's ridiculous, man. How's the pups? yapping at nothing for half an hour, having it large. We'll pin Donal for now as well. There's Donal's channel. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all the other bits and pieces. Did he catch any ratatouille? And we'll pin Sam as well at some point very soon. Need to publish a chart with where each region should or shouldn't mow if they have non-native grass lawns. Oh man. Inches from getting on, just inches, mere inches. People have decided that Saturday or Sunday morning at 9 is the perfect time to fell trees or operate heavy machine. Yeah, I don't know, it's mad, isn't it? I can understand that some stuff needs to be done early. If they just worked from like 12 till 2 every day, nothing will get done. They'll be working constantly, so some stuff has to be done in the morning early, but such a pain in the hole, isn't it? Prairie suburbia. Yeah, it makes sense that no mowing should be at different times. For different creatures, for different ideas, yeah, I like that. That's probably up the barking. There you go, yeah. Barking because of that. They're barking mad. Barking mad they are. Love the place. I'll need to make another one of those later, by the way. By the way. Not much left in there, I don't think. Could be. Don't like it, animals, do they? When things are slightly wrong, just ever so slightly. There's a noise that they don't like, they'll tell you about it. Or they see something out the corner of their eye. Feckin' mental. Oh, ow. Esther, you miss the quiet city life. It can be. It sounds counterintuitive, doesn't it? I'll move to the country because it'll be nice and quiet. No, it isn't. There's heavy machinery, there's farm trucks, there's bloody animals, there's people, there's loads of greenery, so loads of greenery needs to be dealt with. So there's chainsaws and mowers and what have you. Middle of the city, nah. Everyone disappears to pubs and clubs in different streets, all nice and quiet. Prairie suburbia, they were there in Toronto in '72. The original trip-hop band, if I remember rightly. No one knew what was going on, but they were into it. Oh, we were into it, man. One of the things watching Gardener's World is realising that even though there's some variation in subclimates in the UK, nothing like the variation between all your regions. Ours is too small, that's why. When you think about it, it's only 1,000 miles long, isn't it, the UK? Ish. So what happens in Scotland is not the same as what happens in Cornwall, but there's not that much of a difference. However, what happens in Seattle is not the same as what happens in Alabama. Completely different. And you got Alaska and California, and it's all different, man. It's huge, man. I haven't anyone tried dragon fruit? I have not tried it. That'd be nice. Your mum's neighbour always does it in Friday afternoon at exactly the same time. His mum was the woman who had the most kids in the country. 20 or 21 kids that survived. Say what? You know. Surprised she doesn't drown in the bath. Must be looser than an MFI wardrobe. So Garrett had a video up. Don't think he'd like it now. You don't know until you've tried, Ali. You don't know. Only noise then was the occasional quarrel and the neighbour giving clarinet lessons. But you don't mind that clarinet lessons. Makes you feel like you're in New York or something, doesn't it? Sitting out on the stoop, which is a Dutch word, by the way, stoop. Sitting on the stoop. Outside your brownstone. Someone learning clarinet. Someone arguing over the road. What am I, some kind of fucking mook? Yeah, Amsterdam's not New York, but there you go. There's been loads of motorbikes around there this weekend because the Wild Atlantic Way. There was loads of vintage bikes around. I bet that was nice. It took 40 minutes for them all to pass your place. I bet that the noise will be insane as well, wouldn't it? rather than a high-pitched whine. Old bikes are more duggada, a bit deeper, aren't they? I like the sound of old bikes. No, let's not go there. He was a nice man, so he didn't mind too much. Yeah, I don't mind stuff like that. I like, I learned how to play guitar, so I know what I went through. If you hear someone as well who's trying to learn an instrument and you can hear them getting slightly better all the time, I like that. I like the fact that sometime soon there could be more new music in the world. Constant rumbling, like K.D. Lang after the curry. Someone across the street practices some kind of wind instrument. You hear it inside your house from inside theirs. Thin construction on Texas houses. Yeah, I mean, American construction looks insane to us anyway. Tiny, thin wooden houses with a little bit of drywall inside. Not made out of brick that would withstand hurricanes. No, just something that as soon as you get a first breath of wind, the fucking thing disappears to Kansas, Dorothy. Yeah, it's mad. We don't get it. We just don't understand it at all. Maybe that's why American houses tend to be a lot cheaper than UK houses. Maybe. What you'd sell your house for over here compared to what you would buy over there is ridiculous. Oh, donuts.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It is there. Slightly flimsy, to say the least. Slightly flimsy. Wood skeleton, paper and plaster covered. It's not the same, is it? Looked it up, and the last time it snowed in May in Denmark, it was only it was only in 2019 rather. Can't speak. I can't speak. Like 2 streams off and I can't even manage. How ridiculous is it? Not as thin as yours. You can hear your neighbour talk on the phone, go to the bathroom, use the shower, etc. Not what you need. Not what you need. One of your favourite Texans is a flautist. They've just been in Amsterdam performing. Ooh, flautist is a great word. By the way, I'm gonna beat that. I'm not sure if anyone on here remembers, but one of my physios was a Claire. I think her name was Claire. One of the physios, lovely girl, very bubbly. And then one day I was talking to us and just dropped into the conversation. Oh yeah, I'm a flugelhornist. As if, no one was going to say a word. And I was tired, I was sore. And she said that and I went, you're a fucking what? Flugelhornist. Yeah. I played the flugelhorn. I knew what it meant, but what on earth? How are you managing that? A flugelhornist. Flautist is a great word. I love flautist. A flute is also a very nice instrument. It sounds good. It's mellow, isn't it? It's quite velvety. What's that velvety for? Accents didn't work on that comment. Yeah, definitely too much through the wall intimacy. Sounds like Louise's shower, doesn't it? With the next door neighbour. Just saying. The US lower 48 is also much further south than Europe. Yeah, a lot of people don't realise we are very, very, very far north compared to them. We're further north than Canada most of the time. It's mad. Tom, not Tim, you fucking auto-corrupt. Yesterday it was 24/7 sanding. Drove you nuts. Was it Elton John by any chance? I'm still sanding.
Very poor.
No.
Very poor indeed.
I'm sorry. I've let myself down. I've let my family down. I've let the whole school down. I'm still danding. Try using what though? Asterisks. Can't even say that. Asterix is not asterisk, it's asterisk. Of course. In the same way that bit of your stomach is not called a midriff with a T, it's a midriff. I hate all this shit. Yeah, anyway. What's next? Well, it is Sunday after all.
But Kipper's Vindaloo can't be good for you.
4 people pulled from River Seine as trainee driver crashes bus into water in Paris. The driver, her trainer and 2 passengers were pulled from the water after Thursday morning's accident, with all said to be safe and sound. 4 people have been rescued from the River Seine in Paris after a trainee bus driver crashed through a barrier and into the water. The driver, her trainer and 2 passengers were pulled from the water after the accident on Thursday morning. All 4 were safe and sound, which is the same thing, isn't it? Right, do not, under any circumstances, Kippers, do not use the "I reckon your engine was flooded," okay? If you do that, you are getting this banned. You're never doing it ever again. That's insane. Oh, that's even worse. Jesus, man.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
You're getting a very poor for that, Kippers. That's piss poor. Very, very poor. Very poor. Esther at risk. Is that window shut? Is that window shut? Always. Auto corrupt sounds like a finance bros late night AI idea. It does, doesn't it? I'm trying to say it's been great weather for the Burnley fans. For the Suidi squatters. Can't park there, mate. Can't park there. Yeah, obviously, could have had that. Could have had the engine flooded. Could have had women drivers, obviously. Bloody women drivers. No, he had to go for the insane, didn't he? Ridiculous. Oh, the bikers. I only say that because the Burnley hooligan supporters are called the S squad, aren't they? If I remember rightly. Sure they are, aren't they? As Danny Dyer found out when he went there. And there was some really mad-looking baldy fella in the pub. We don't go, we smash. We don't go, we are. We'll smash them all to bits. You want a pint? Keep me nut down here, bruv. Keep me nut down here. Proper naughty. Yeah. The Burnley Suidi squad. I thought you meant them. No, the bikies. The bikers are lunatics. The pub that we had in Southport, the George, the front was just full of normal people. The back was, we used to call it Fraggle Rock. The most lunatic people in Southport. And there was loads of bikers. And you'd hear them talking. Volvo drivers are the worst people in the world. Drivers in general, but Volvo drivers. They should be banned off the road. Car drivers fault all the time. And then 2 minutes later they're talking about doing a wheelie at 120 mile an hour past the primary school. It's your fucking problem. Fraggle Rock it was. We actually got something delivered to the pub. Funny that you mentioned that there, Sam. We got something delivered to the pub for behind the bar, and it had fragile written on it. And someone went, "Is that for us?" It says Fraggle. I said, "Oh, but yeah, it's for you." Oh, lads, they've sent us something. Fuck's sake. All you know about Burnley football fans is where the folks hated by the in-betweener boys for. Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, on the bus on the first movie. That was funny. That. My dad was on holiday. I think it might have been in Portugal first time round, and someone from Burnley was there and recognised him. "Hey, old Billy Ashcroft, the old Billy, yeah. I remember thee. I've seen thee at Tiff. I've seen thee at Tiff." Because it's Turf Moor, you see. Swede squad. They are not absolute nutters. Also, Erect has definitely got it out for you today. Also has it in for you. Oh, sorry. Hell's Angels own red light district in Amsterdam. They get in everywhere, don't they? All about the Dwayne Eddies, man. No es bueno. No es bueno, man. You biked your way to school, passing the Hell's Angels clubhouse. They're alright, aren't they? Most Hell's Angels, as long as you don't annoy them, they're alright. So if you're a kid or a woman or a normal human being, a man, a non-bastard man, they're alright. If you're in a chapter that don't get on with them, not too clever. Had a few pints with them back in the day, bit of a laugh. Apparently they're not that good at security. Yeah, if you watch the Rolling Stones was at Hyde Park, that did not go well. That did not go well. They were in charge of security for that, weren't they? With the Isle of Wight as well, they were security for that. And again, there was people getting smashed to bits. Oh, right. Altamont. Altamont it was, wasn't it? Famous. I should know that, shouldn't I? I used to be able to do a very good Mick Jagger impression. I don't think I can do it now. I can't even speak English, never mind Mick Jagger. Not that it matters which crime syndicate is exploiting the ladies who work with their natural born talents. Never had any trouble for them. But yeah, if you're on the other side to them, the other chapter or whatever it is, you'll find issues. But yeah, they seem to be all right. Saw on an American Reactors channel, there's traffic lights in the Netherlands that show the red light as a man peeing in a jug, and the green light is a man carrying the jug. What? That's Amsterdam for you. Fucking mental. Hell's Angels are also there. Gang shootouts is why you're glad you don't live in a big city. Don't really see that over. I've not mentioned it, or not mentioned it. I've not seen it over here. They're normally all right. All the Hell's Angels that I knew were all heavily into charity, kids charities and stuff like that, and then just going out on the bikes, going to the Scotch Piper and places like that where they all meet up. The Stones concert is absolutely notorious, isn't it? You visited the sex worker museum there, had to, as a college health professional. It's mad, isn't it? People go in there for a laugh and a titter, so to speak. They should be educated while they're in there, like. Urine is used for textiles. It is. That's what you need. If you go to the Isle of Tweed, it's made the same way it used to. Back in the day, you have to pee into a bucket and then it makes the colour fast. There's a name for it, isn't it? Mordant. Is it mordant? Mordanting. Piss in a bucket, dip it in, and that keeps the colours safe. It's still used, I think. I'm sure it is in on the Isle of Tweed. Harris, isn't it? On the Isle of Harris to make Harris Tweed. They use something else now. They're not pissing in buckets. They should do. My uncle used to piss in the buckets every morning. He was a plasterer, and he said it made the walls like glass. Last year, the Swedish gang sent teenagers to do hits in Denmark. Thought it was like in Sweden where you can only go to prison if you're over 18. No. 15, so yeah, absolutely. You can't get away with that just because of a time scale. There was even one that's shooting in a town 10 miles from here. Also a Swedish teen. Isn't that horrible? I'm saying your Harris Tweed Adidas Specials are made of pee. They might be. They might be. Maybe that's why they're called sneakers, because people are sneaking piss into them. That's why Tilburg in Carnival is called Kruikenzijkers, jug pisses. What? Tweed stinks more when it rains because the urine becomes wet. It's pish. Yeah, it's more dancing, isn't it? Which is why Penny Mordaunt always used to make me think of piss in a bucket. Because that's what she behaves like. There you go. So they use something else now. I hate that. I mean, obviously I'd rather wear something that isn't covered in piss, but these are traditional things. Urine's used for the textile. If you wanted pissy trainers, you'd supported the shite and stood on the cop. The hill of piss, as it's known to us. Anybody of a certain age who's been there has been pissed upon. Did you know that humans are 200,000 times better at detecting rain than sharks are, according to QI? I would say that's because we don't live in the water. Sharks are underwater. Are you getting wet? Yeah. Is it raining? No, we're in the fucking sea. Out smelling it. We can smell rain. And we can smell the results of rain as well, of course, with petrichor. But you can smell rain, can't you, when it's not far away? I don't know, there's something weird about it. They smell blood, we smell rain. Poor sharks, man, poor sharks. It's not their fault, is it? They were born with teeth like that. They've got to use them. Can't just nip to KFC. Don't work that way, bruv. Don't work that way, bruv. Petrichor, yeah, it's the smell after rain. If it hasn't rained in a while, Esther, and then suddenly it rains, you get a smell that comes after it, which is called petrichor. So it is a very, very attractive scent. Very attractive scent. And detecting the rain is easy. The wind before the rain is one indication. What if it rains blood? Yeah. Like in that recurring dream you have, where Millwall have been promoted to the Premier League. That's when it's going to rain blood. It's just detecting the molecules that rain slams into and then into the ground. There you go. It's that. We probably have loads of stuff that we know that we don't know. We know, you know. Scents that trigger something in our brain that we don't even notice. Because we only use a tiny bit, don't we? A tiny little bit of our brains. Easy, how you doing, bud? Please win tomorrow. Oh, please beat Man City tomorrow. We'll give it a go, but can't promise anything, mate. Can't promise anything. It's not good, is it? It would smell of bloody rain like purple, but hemoglobin based. Less rocky. Oh, is that dream in which your teeth fall out and you're all alone, but for a chiselled blue demon figure on a heath, and the shite when everything in cricket doesn't exist and Millwall get promoted? That one. We have to consult Jung for Traumdeutung, dream translating. What is it? We will try and beat, but you know what they're like. They're a bloody good side, City. I'm actually looking forward to watching them play. We hope we win. We hope we win, but it isn't going to happen. But you never know. It would be peak Everton if we did. We hammered City 5-0 or something. Just that's what Everton do, innit? Get beat by Wolves. Get beat by Birkdale United under 12 girls reserve teams. But then go and beat Barcelona. Typical. You know, to own Young's Red Book, those drawings are wild. Oof. Young hearts, run free. Dream analysed, and that's the word I was looking for. But I can't find any words today. All my words are gone. All of them. There's none left. I have no words. But the moon's still there. I'll have to sort that out as well tomorrow. To plug that into that. You had a couple of teeth falling out dreams, but only as a kid. It seems to be a thing that happens all the time, doesn't it? A lot of people have those dreams. Am I going tomorrow? I will be there. I'll be going up. I'll be there. Just saying earlier on, I might even go into Liverpool first. Because it's 5 o'clock, isn't it? They open the floor plate at 5 o'clock tomorrow. I could go a little bit early and see if I can go and get some footage. Some Liverpool footage. Footage from Liverpool, lad. They looked more like toe bones. Toe smash bones. The lice is on, Ali. The lice is on. After had your teeth smashed. Yeah. After you had jumped, you start having those dreams about losing your teeth. I'm not surprised with that, though. What's it like to dream? You have no idea. You live in Ireland, Donald. Every day's a dream being there, man. You must be blind. You don't see no easy. You'd be over on Twitch. He's twitching, which I wasn't expecting to do tonight, so I've not added it to the screen, unfortunately. Yeah. I was expecting to kick it. Can I kick it? No, you can't. But Easy's over on Twitch. And we have the Greek flag for Easy. I was trying to kick, but nothing was showing up. I think I might have to change the bit rate for it to show up. I had this with Twitch in the past. Nothing would work. Sure, I don't know. We'll give it a go on Wednesday. I'll fix everything before that. Considering I've had loads of time with stuff that I've not been able to do, I should have been fixing all kinds of stuff. Twitch mods have dived over and said, "Hiya to Easy." We like that. Piggly Ding. Oh, Piggly Ding's not on either. That's because my knob came off of my hand earlier. Right, if anyone else wants to get behind the bar, let me know. But the Piggly has indeed dinged, we just couldn't hear it. Do you have trouble visualising, Donald? Might have aphantasia. Can't imagine. Like some people don't have an inner voice as well. I don't get that one. I really don't get that. How did they have conversations with themselves? Because you have to have a conversation with yourself, don't you? You have to talk yourself into doing things at times. I can't afford to buy that. Oh, go on, you can afford to buy that. I can't afford to buy that. You can't, go on. If you buy it, this will happen and that'll happen. You talk yourself into it. Got to be an internal monologue. Has to be. Completely mind blind. Sam, you've got a full chorus in there with you. Oh, man. No dreams, just nightmares. Bleak as fuck as usual, Esther. Being your usual goth self. Have an inner voice but no images at all. At least you got your inner voice that you can have an argument with. Always look on the bright side of life, doo-doo. So you can't be nothing bright about living in doo-doo. Ali alio. Right, well, it is Sunday and there's only one left, isn't there? So go on, see what he's been doing. I vacuumed the room, lit some nice smelling incense. In clean, there is calm. Hoo-yah! He's true. He is true. In clean, there is calm. You've been seeing adaptation of Albert Camus' L'Étranger in the cinema this evening. Casper. L'Étranger, Casper. Main character, Meursault, doesn't appear to have any visualization or internal voice. Who'd have thunk it? Who would have think it? Apparently if you take sleeping pills, no dreams either. Has to do with REM sleep or something. Rapid eye movement. Your deep sleep, yeah. You can train yourself, can't you? To get into certain situations, into certain stages of sleep where you will have your dreams or you won't have your dreams. I used to be able to do it all the time. I could sort of trick myself into having dreams and the right dreams. If I thought about something at a certain time before sleep, that would be what I dreamt of. So it was usually Everton FA Cup winning goals and stuff like that. Not anymore. I just gone. My daughter did buy me some stuff for Christmas. Lavendery sleep helper stuff. So it's shower gel and some spray that you spray onto your pillows about an hour before you go to sleep. So it all drains in. Oh, it smells lovely. And it does make me sleep. Love clean scents. Get your ass over there, Horace, and hoover yourself, calm. Your neighbour will start moaning about the hoovering. You prefer citrus type smells or crisp linen? Crisp linen. I do like citrusy smells. I absolutely adore sandalwood and cedarwood especially. Love cedarwood. You're very visual. Non-stop onslaught can be overwhelming, to be fair, and would sometimes hope you could turn it down a notch. Casper, do you see music visually as well? I know a few people that do, and I just can't. I can't get my head around it. Lavender and chamomile, very, very sleepy, isn't it? Lavender and chamomile. Had some stuff, badger balm it was called, which is lavender and something. Stick it behind your ears and on the inside of your wrists and things. Helps you sleep overnight. Piss yourself healthy, hoover yourself calm. There you go. That's the yin to the yang. I'm 100% convinced that piss yourself healthy is the way to go. 110%. 115%. It's going up all the time. You had that badger balm sleep stuff. It's great, isn't it? Ex of yours had synesthesia. Smells with colours, sounds with words. It blows my mind. I don't get that. I know people who've had it. I don't understand how it works. Although some music I did sort of visualise rather than hearing. But it was more to, like, the occasional guitar solo. I would have to hit a note that something would jump up at me. It have to be like a purple note or a flower. A flower would have to appear. I know I've hit it right when I've done that. Hoovering doesn't calm you. The opposite of anything else. Oh, that sucks. Hoovering sucks. No. I loved it earlier on because I've got a black carpet. Whoa, black carpet. Bam, alarm. And it occasionally will look a little bit shitey, despite the fact that it's not really shitey, just because it's black. So the Hoover came out and it looks, oof, fantastic. You need a new post-motor filter for your Hoover, but you can't find one. Don't think they make them anymore. What? It's got to be. There's something out there for everyone, isn't it? Whatever it is that's broken, someone will have one. Keep on looking, Louise. Keep on looking, man. I think that's one of the most challenging things to imagine another man's doing. Synesthesia, absolutely. And in the same way that it's hard to think what it's like to be blind, what it's like to be deaf, what it's like to be colourblind on a day-to-day basis. Just can't work it out in my head. Kristen Hirsch, I think, from Throwing Muses, is slightly synesthesic. Apparently a lot of people can visualise things when reading or with an audiobook. Would live if that could love if that could happen when you read. Find it difficult to get into a story because of that. Yeah, I can absolutely 100% when I'm reading or listening to an audiobook, I can picture everything. That's a shame, that. But we're not all the same, are we? She described her experience well, but the instinctive, natural experience that she was having was an alien concept to you and the hamster on the wheel that you have upstairs. The one that's running things. Synesthesia, many of the great composers had it, and every sound produced a colour. Super cool. But only sometimes the music mood can kind of shift the general colours, but it's not that. Yeah, I get that. That's pretty much the way I see it as well sometimes. Or I've got loads of colour in here, loads of coloured lights. If I make the room a certain colour, I could play a different kind of music to suit the colour around me, which is probably reverse synesthesia, but you know. You'd love to see music as colours, but you wouldn't want to see ferrets. Definitely not. Check it out, man. Filthy beggar, you filthy beggar, you. Ollie, apologies, Ollie. For those that didn't see it earlier on, we'll do a little bit of a behind the scenes, won't we? We'll do a little bit of a behind the scenes. This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. It's a little bit behind the scenes. This is what goes on that you don't see. Got me Stream Deck, dual screens. This thing here, which is behind this thing here, that's what I'm looking into right now. It's my teleprompter. That's how I can keep an eye on you while things are going on. Yeah, BPTV, CCTV, TV. That's what's going on right now. I thought I'd give it a go to see what it looked like. It's interesting, isn't it? Just seeing something different. Very fancy schmancy. His claws need trimming. Has he jumped at you for that? Oh bollocks, what's going on here? I'll try and turn it down if that's the case. Or I'll change it every week for something else. There you go. Depends on the voice of the audiobook. Some are great, some are meh, absolutely. Visualising the book seems to make film adaptations disappointing. Mandy, it genuinely does. I've watched loads of films and thought what I saw in my head was way better than this. Is that like a big light umbrella thingy? That is a massive softbox, that one. A massive softbox. Ali Alio. Huge. Massive. Which is supposed to make the light all diffused to make me look gorgeous on the screen. Unfortunately, it is like rolling a turd in glitter. There you go. I love the FBI. What do you mean the FBI? It was free Birkdale immediately. Obviously. Free Birkdale immediately. 5th grade play, you had a monologue before and after the play. It was like 10 typed pages. What? Teacher said that when you're a little iffy about it being Jester as a class clown, didn't like the typecast. BPTV, CCTV, TV is amazing. You were the only one that could memorise it. There you go. You're not typecast, just you with the brain. It's fine. He just gave you the look. Oh, right. The look. We know what that look is, don't we? Excuse me. Split screen with dual camera on screen. Ooh. Not right now, but you never know. You can kind of memorise the text and then visualise it and read it. That's exactly what people do, don't they? These people who can remember like 17 packs of cards in a row, shuffled, see them, and they can make little stories to go with it, and then they can remember exactly what it was. Free Birkdale immediately, better than Crosby Interview Association. They've got more power. I like the way the van looks. BPTV, red button, choose your own adventure, stroke camera review. You could do. That could be the one. I had to throw a load of stuff out as well, because it was starting to get a bit messy. It's still messy now, but not so bad. Not so bad. At some point I need to have a proper go through and get rid of. Bing Crosby, Steve Stills, Brian Nash and Angus Young. Fuck off. Hubby's a bit like that. You're having to do all the remembering that you can't. Is he like your whiteboard? Your post-it note? Fair play, fair play. Has to be written form though, not spoken. Right. My memory used to be alright. Not brilliant, it used to be alright. It's not anymore. I can't remember anything, I think. A portable whiteboard. What more can a wife say to a husband? What do you mean to me? What do you mean to me? You are a portable whiteboard. It took you about 15 minutes to memorise. First 100 numbers. First 100 numbers of pi. When you think of one letter, you see both it and the next. Right. So is the way of Marshside Intermediate 5. I know them. Just up the road, Marshside. And the next door neighbours, the Marshside International 6. Adventure button. Everyone needs an adventure button. I decided to try that to see what it looked like. It looks alright. Oh, give it a flick. 3.14159 is as far as you go. I don't even know that. Is it 8 next? 141598. It's like a 1 in 10 chance I was right there, isn't it? I can't remember it. 3.14, that's all I remember. Close enough for jazz. And be careful if you give your button a flick, because the neighbour will hear you, by the way. Oh, that is a good cup of tea. Flicker does mean, it does, I remember that when we were over there. That's one of the things that people used to try and tell each other. Oh, Zamoon is out. We told people that, playing Subbuteo, if you're a really good Subbuteo player, you were a top flicker. And he was saying that over in the Netherlands, people looking at them like, wow. 926536 and so on. You can also have been able to do mirror writing and upside down mirror writing. You are a freak of nature. Have you done that? It's a good mug of tea. It's a fantastic mug of tea. And it's still hot. Neighbour's gone now, tank feck. They would dunk you in Southport to see if you drowned. We would. As they would in Pendle. You can remember all those numbers. Burn the witch, burn the witch. Flicker up, it's like feck up. Yeah, I remember that. I didn't know many swear words because I was 12 when we left, but I knew a few. Dutch swearing was weird from what I remember. Not as good as English swearing. Proper OG swearing. It's funny when you get people whose first language is not English, swearing in English, but getting the words slightly wrong. So to meet up, I remember that one, yeah. People say like, you fucking bugger. I think someone said that once. No, that's not the way it is. You can't say that. You just flip it up and manipulate it in your head. Hang on. No wonder the teacher said that not in 25 years had she had such a daydreaming student. The student 25 years earlier was your cousin, there you go. Runs in the family. Like level 42. No offence to Americans, but swearing doesn't suit them. It doesn't suit them the same way it suits the Scottish or the Irish, certainly. I'll make an exception for New York. New Yorkers can swear properly. Although they have to stop saying fuck all the time. There's more to it than that. The fuck you talking about, you fucking fuck? No, change, put something else in there. Call someone a bell sweat. Move it up slightly. Fuck you, you fucking fuck. Call someone a cleft. You absolute cleft. No, fuck you, you fucking fuck. Boston's kind of decent. Because they're Irish, aren't they? Well, they're not. They're American, but they've got the Irish soul to them. Hearing someone from Ireland or Scotland on a swearing spree is fantastic, though. Scotland especially. Glasgow. It's an Olympic sport, swearing there. Soprano swearing is something else. Do you mean swearing on The Sopranos, the TV show, or, Carreras, Domingo and Pavarotti getting into it? Kirsten Dormer, know what I mean? Speaking of swearing, well, almost. Someone once said to me years ago, no matter where you go in the world, within 10 minutes of getting off the plane, you hear a Scouse voice shouting, "Hey, not bad." And everywhere I've been to, it's pretty much has happened. At some point, you hear someone shouting in a proud and happy Scouse accent, "Hey, not bad." It's funny, the Christians also I've slightly altered swear words that doesn't mention God. Ah, right. Or Stan. Quite the contrast to the crazy ones thrown about. Yeah. We got the bokken weg, you bokken mook. Cray, cray. Cray, cray. Kirsten Dormer at Steve's bungalow needs an extra floor. You're here all week. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's as far as it goes for some people, isn't it? What do you shout when you hit yourself with a hammer? You don't shout like, oh my gosh, or oh heck, that hurt. Everything comes out. It's primeval at that point. I'm still convinced that Portuguese builders, if they hit themselves with a hammer, will shout Nuno Espirito Santo very loudly. Jesus fucking Christ, yeah. I like the Billy Connolly one, Jesus Suffering Fuck, which obviously in a Glasgow accent is fantastic. Jesus Suffering Fuck, which I think fits well with Nuno Espirito Santo. Crivens, Jings, Crivens, help my bob. I always like Crivens from the Bruins or Urwilly, the annuals used to get every year. Yours are still very medieval, curses. Yeah, the Dutch have cancer mentioned a lot, don't they? Weird. Nothing like a good fuck with added spice. But it's got to be spat out. It can't just be left to flop onto the mattress like a wet jelly, can it? It needs to be out. Bang! Oh, you bastard. Proper spat out. With either 17 Fs or a shitload of C's and K's at the end. Oh, no, lad. You get the beep out of my beeping beep beep. That's filthy. Filthy behaviour, Esther. You can't talk like that. Ali, oh, no worries. Bon nuit, mon chéri. Sweet dreams. What day is it today? Sunday, isn't it? Have a good week at work. No running. Tie your laces. Also, no commando. No, not that. No commando. What do you call it? Crawling. No commando crawling in the grass. Yeah, oh, Jerry. That was always beep, 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 beep. Terrible behaviour, terrible. It does sound slightly painful, doesn't it? Added spice to that area. No one needs it there. Kraftsiljerma is a personal favourite. It's a martyrish self-damnation. Someone that worked in public-facing role, you'd use all kinds of more PG-friendly alternatives around students. Had friends from parochial school who did that as well. Save your cursing for home. So it sounds a bit like porridge. I like that. We can make your own up as well, can't you? That's what you did on Porridge, which is a sitcom in a prison. So there had to be bad language. You couldn't have bad language on the TV, so they made their own up. Naffing instead of effing. Charmless Celtic nurk. Brilliant. Eyes are closing. Eyes are closing. No worries. Gosh darn it. Dag nabbit. Concern it. I think there's something to be said about good swearing. It can be poetic if done right. And again, the Irish and the Scottish are brilliant at doing it. Turn it into an art form. Almost poetic. Poetic swearing. Isaac Lawson. Come on for City tomorrow and score 7. They are going to score an absolute shitful, aren't they? I had an exchange teacher from England called Claire. I know Claire. When you were maybe in 5th grade and you know, she was kind of horrified of hearing little kids use the English F word non-stop because it means nothing to you. That's why. We had it in the Netherlands, 7 o'clock in the evening, football show, halfway through. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the dames en heren, welcome naar de fuck off show. What? You can't do that during the day. It's your swear words, not ours. Ah. You'd slip up a bit after you were temporarily housed or with our student veteran services folks. I can imagine you swearing like an absolute docker, Sam. Being filled. Language is fierce language. You like Del Boy swearing, Rodders, you plonk. Yeah, the same thing. You can't really have proper full-on filthy language, so you have to make your own up. Plonker, dipstick. We all knew what he meant. We all knew what he meant. It's not swearing, but I like the scouse things as well. The scousisms, calling someone a blurt or a beaut. Meth. Hank. An absolute hank. Calling people a Texan as well. Back in the 80s especially. Oh, you absolute fucking Texan, you lad. He's one bad hank, him. Trying to explain to someone what a blurt is. You just point someone out and go, he's a blurt. Right. Watch him for 5 minutes. I'll get it now, yeah. Definitely have. Dad was Air Force, and both hubby and immediate past partner veterans as well. Just more raw sort of talking. It's all part of the language. As long as no one's bothered about it, you use it, don't you? An American exchange student came to your school for a while, a trainee teacher. She was horrified by us. The normal swearing, even just hearing people say crack. Different thing, crack over there, isn't it? Dames en heren, welcome naar de fuck off show. It's 7 o'clock at night. Yep. And then in the big background, where you'd have a sign saying like Bob's Full House, it'd be the fuck off show. 7 p.m. Because it wasn't their swear words, it was ours. If you put absolute in front of anything that sounds good, it does. That's a very, very British thing, isn't it? Oh, you absolute weapon. Absolute bellend. Oh, the Dutch are an hour behind us, and that's how they'll introduce coverage to tomorrow's match. It could be. That'll be what it is. Dames en heren, welkom naar the Fans Have Fucked Off show. Ja? Dames en heren, welkom naar Top of the Pops. En nummer 1 deze week is Hocus Pocus bij Focus. Sorry. Yeah. Insult the Dutch while you're at it, why don't you? Absolutely 6.3 billion%. We call swear words power expressions. I always see words as being double underlined in your mind. English swear words are still not welcome by most parents. Right. Some don't care. They should, that's brilliant. Absolute tool. Absolute does. It gives it, I don't know, there's a bit more to it, isn't it? It is a good run up to it, but it's just, wherever it is, you're not just it. You're an absolute one of them. You absolute loofah. Not you, Louise. Although you are a loofah, aren't you? Lulu on the young generation. Loofah. Lulu Ballatini. Luton. It's gone west there. Thank them for their service. Aye. Happen. Aye. Don't know what that is in Dutch. Thank you, Val, I know that, like. Oi! Oi! Why have you suddenly gone Cockney there, Louise? Oi! Shut your up and surf, you slag. I'll fucking stripe you. I can imagine that now. Louise is putting pool balls into a sock now. Fucking, where's your toe? What toe? Where's fucking toe? You're going to duff me up next time you see me, aren't you? Even footballers or wielrenners say when talking to journalists on telly, het ging echt kut. Yeah, that I wouldn't have thought that was a good thing to say. It went really kut, which is what you have, ladies, at the front of the front, down below. Dat is normaal daar. Yeah. Sometimes, like, she wasn't just hot. She was Kraft Peter fehlt mich. Saft mich. What? Brother. What the fuck? Try it with a Yorkshire, like your accent. I wouldn't even insult you by doing that. I was going to kick the rating clacker bag. They're bastard. Don't like being called a bastard, do they? They're bastard. Suddenly turn into Kez. Sorry. Kraft Peter. I bet your accent is absolutely insane as well, Louise, isn't it? All the evils of Yorkshire counteracting the beauty of Lancashire. Terrible behaviour. Terrible behaviour. With a border... Do you know what that is? It's not even the borderland, it's the Badlands, isn't it? You're in the Badlands. That's what it is. Fehlte mich, knock me over. The hairy girl. That's the one, your man. The hairy girl. The unkempt gee. You absolute hairy gal. See, that works even better, doesn't it? Appreciate that. Very thoughtful. Not sure any of them would have chosen that life path in retrospect. I'm surprised anyone does, to be honest with you. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Not for me, Clive. Not for me. Fair play, though. Yeah. I've got mates who were in the army. Mates who were in Falklands, the first Gulf War, Afghanistan, Iraq Mark II, Northern Ireland. Jeez, man. Yeah. Couldn't do it. Could not do it. But I could possibly work in the office, do the paperwork. I could just about get away with that. I always saw that the British Army uniform looked like it really hurt. Made out of jaggedy arse wool. Made out of piss tweed. Although it did suit me, didn't it? The other day, with the old handlebar moustache. I reckon I'd look good wearing it. You just sound a bit thick. That's the old mistake people make about you. You're just so ever so slightly undereducated. No, you're not. You're smart. Not having that. Piss tweed. You're my piss tweed. It is piss tweed. Have a look into it. Definitely used to piss in a bucket. The whole island used to smell faintly of piss. Which is probably used to plant lavender and stuff, didn't they? Try and get rid of the scent of piss. Mint, lavender, mint, chamomile. I used to have a tweed jacket back in the 80s, so it would have been piss tweed. Yeah, not believing it one bit either, Louise, not having it. We can tell. The way you talk on here, we can tell. You're smart. I reckon you're doing it. What's the Black Widow spider thing? Is it the Black Widow? Or is it, no, which is the one which... The trap spider thing. Just drag people in, make them think, and then all of a sudden, off you go. Very spiderish. False widow. You allow a kid without a fully formed frontal lobe sign up for things they can't really imagine the consequences of. Yeah, absolutely, Sam. If you're limited to having to be 26 instead of 18 everywhere, there would definitely be fewer wars. Yeah, you can't go to war until you're 26 and you have to stop being a president or a prime minister when you're 65. There you go. That'll sort things out. It's basically an illness, spell or curse when you use it. Hundreds and hundreds of years ago, absolutely. Kills mates, Black Widow. Yeah, no, not just them. There's a certain spider that makes like a trapdoor. Is it a trapdoor spider? And then sort of drags you in, makes you think everything's fine, and when you get there, trapdoor opens, this comes out, you disappear. I'm not sure how big they are, but I think they can eat cows. I might have, oh, did I dream that? I think one of them ate a Volkswagen Beetle once because it got confused because it was black beetle. I have a black beetle, they're really tasty. It wasn't though, it was a Volkswagen. Yeah, some crazy bastard things, aren't they, spiders? Big, thick things which are alright. Little tiny skinny ones which are evil. Tiny things which are horrible. Ones that drop from the ceiling onto your face. Ones that burrow up your ass. Oh, mad stuff. Stay away from that trap door, 'cause there's something down there. That's a Bosch series, that. Willie Rushton, wasn't it? Spider baby, Ted. A spider baby. The body of a spider and the head of a baby. Black beetle. Whoa, black beetle. Bam a lamb. Whoa, black beetle. Could have done without the day assessments he had at 18 for personal conscription. It's mandatory for anyone not currently enrolled in school at that point. Didn't feel like an adult at all. Oh man, balls to that. Balls to it. The Fab Five. Fab Five Freddy. Service in the States seemed to be an option for so many. In the absence of welfare, opportunity. Credit to people who make the most of it and get out unscathed. Damn those in charge. Is it a fallback in the States? Because it's pretty much limitless, isn't it? The money that you've got for wars is limitless. Everywhere else in the world, that's your cut off. We're not spending any more money than that. States, fuck it, no, it doesn't matter. We'll spend more and more. So if you haven't got a house, you haven't got a job, just go and join the army. You'll be fed, you'll be looked after, you'll be warm, you'll be shot at. Yeah, fair play, man. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Well, I'm 53 and I'm a stroke victim, so I couldn't possibly do it. Put your gun at him. What are you doing, dickhead? I've had a stroke. Yeah. Just, it's too many old men causing problems with other old men, so that young men, have to go with their heads blown off. Young ladies as well now. Terrible. Service definitely must seem crazy at the moment. Tangerine twat, Iran and Ukraine, it's everywhere, isn't it? Some say of Russia there isn't money for anything unless it's killing your neighbour. Absolutely. It's mad, isn't it? To have healthcare for self and spouse and kids, steady job. Reportedly the respect of everyone else. It is, isn't it? Because you hear that all the time. As soon as someone mentions that they're a veteran or they've served, everyone's like, thank you for your service, sir. Why are you voting for people that send these fuckers off to war? Why? Don't thank them. Stop getting them involved in fucking wars and shit. Or try and sort it out that they're looked after when they come back from wars. Not just left to rot and ruin. Bastards. The Hexeth, he's horrible, isn't he? Absolutely horrible. Love to see someone absolutely spark him, like. War is frustratingly perplexing. We don't have to act like that. It's repulsive, it is. It's anti-human. Hubby signed up because female high school friend was ill and poor. Fair play though, fair play. If you've got the minerals to go and do it, no matter what the reason is, just, yeah. Rather you than me. Married to someone in the military, she could then get healthcare. That's fair enough, isn't it? Go on. Speaking of Ukraine, 40 years since Chernobyl recently. An event that has resonated through your whole life. I remember watching that live. When it come through on the news. We had all that stuff in the 70s and 80s about nuclear war. Duck and cover. Threads, all that stuff. And you thought to yourself, it's not going to be a bomb that does it. It's going to be something like this, isn't it? Chernobyl. This will all be growing extra ears out the back of our heads and all kinds. Despite the fact that it happened during peacetime. Horrible. Mate of mine used to be a manager at our place. He was involved with getting a lot of the kids coming over from Chernobyl. Those, and then the young kids who were still born way after, but are still suffering from what's happened to the, it's horrible, isn't it? Still suffering from health issues because of it. They were coming over and playing football and staying in all places all around Liverpool and getting taken round and shown the cathedral and the Beatles stuff, because it was just awful over there. This is years after it. Got a better loan for your house because hubby is a vet. All right. Do you know what? Fair enough. To get some kind of benefit from going out and putting your bloody life at risk, I'm not surprised. You deserve something. Sheep in Wales were radioactive for years after they were, weren't they? Glow in the dark, which a lot of Welsh shepherds were happy about, for reasons best known to themselves. Sellafield was a big worry in Ireland for a while, even though it was in the UK, it's so close. Well, we had our problem with Sellafield, didn't we? It's a big worry for us in the northwest of the UK as well, northwest of England even. Yeah, not good. Oh, Ollie, Silver, Domingo, etc. The subject of pets. You spotted an albino Dalmatian yesterday. Well, it was the least you could do for him.
Very poor. Very poor indeed.
That was very poor, but you're also going to get a very...
That's actually very good.
That is very good. Very good. That is very funny.
That is very funny. The US once accidentally dropped a bunch of hydrogen bombs way up in the Arctic. There was a lot of cover-up, but some of the people got radiation poisoning. Yet they never found them all after. They've gone on about that, haven't they? Not too long ago. They spoke about hydrogen bombs being up there, and at some point they're going to appear and it'll be catastrophic. Catastrophic. Veg too, sour rain. In Greenland. Groenland. No one should have to sign up to get what a proper social safety net should provide. Absolutely. And the fact that we have that over here and it's being eroded bit by bit just blows my mind. So why would you do that? Cape and Hurst is nuclear repossession down the road there. Bigger worry than the glow in the dark was the listening tower they had trained on Dublin. Cape and Hurst, I've seen the station, man. That's another thing, yeah. It's fucking mad, isn't it? Have a look at the world, it's absolutely stunning. If we all work together, scientists from all around the world work together, imagine how good the place could be. But we can't, can we? Everyone's arguing constantly. No, they're not. Yes, they are. It's just ridiculous. I thought so, reprocessing. They genuinely did have a big tower tuned in on Dublin telecoms. Why? Because it's funny crack. Mad. It's like what's the place that we've got in Yorkshire? The one that looks like golf balls. Is it Menwith Hill? The big listening station. It's an American station, isn't it? Mark Thomas, if I can find it somewhere, one of the Mark Thomas comedy products things, he found out there's not a no-fly zone over the top of it. There should be, but there isn't. There wasn't one. So he got his loads of people in hot air balloons going over the top of it, causing absolute chaos. Police everywhere. MI-17 were everywhere. The Phoebes, the CIs, all that. They were just causing absolute girder because they were allowed to. Like Yorkshire police turned up and then the Americans inside the base were saying, get rid of them, don't want them flying over here. Well, you can't. There's not a no-fly zone over the top of it. Well, there should be. Well, there isn't. So we're not going to stop them. But Mark, do us a favour. Just stop fucking about with me. You had a No Star Wars t-shirt from Yorkshire CND. Farlingdales. Imagine being so close to the Arctic that compass navigation is near impossible. Still so small. There are small settlements there. In Toul, the airbase was renamed Space Base by Orange Man. I know there's been a few problems with planes getting that close where they have to recalibrate all the time. Golf balls have gone. Big obelisky thing there now. Heap big obelisky. Isn't he the Ukrainian Prime Minister, Obelisky? Great to see man down now all the time. Oh, he's in there. We're in there. Man down is in there. British Army had a few observation towers on the border in Northern Ireland. Plenty of shite going on there. That is possibly the most Irishy, understated way of putting it. Plenty of shite going on. The trouble is, plenty of shite. They used to cross the border into the Republic to kidnap people for internment and for fun, I think, wouldn't he? Your mum found her old school bag and she had an atomic power no thanks sticker on it. Proper, man. Didn't press enter. Compass stops working, it just spins round. Pretty much like Pete Burns. You have some of those stickers. Did you stick them on your bag? Which is a Dutch song, isn't it, Esther? Don't know if you remember. Kom uit de keuken, want ik wil gezellig samen met je neutrone bommenstickers op een nieuwe tas gaan plakken. Yeah, no. Also, the magnetic poles are moving towards Russia with something like 50 kilometres a year or thereabouts. The magnetic poles. I saw the magnetic poles about an 8-mile radius in Toronto in 72. Very tall men they were, shaven heads. Nuclear power, no thanks with the smiley sun. Ah, more of that. You once had a poem published in the CND newsletter, your mum sent it in. Right, so this, you are trying to tell us, Louise, that you're some kind of thick fucker and you're getting poems published in CND newsletters. See? Trying to lie to us. You can't lie to us here. Not having it. Not standing for it. I'm sitting down. Exactly, Thomas, exactly, lad. Ali's gone now. Put you in charge of the bar. Go ahead then. The fucking hell's that? It's one of those mad bastard spiders, isn't it? Or a moth, one or the other. Wonder why the moth's here. Oh yeah, massive light. Joke, stop toch mijn keuken, want ik wil gezellig samen met je neutrone bommenstickers op mijn nieuwe tas gaan plakken. Yeah. You don't know enough to know how you feel about nuclear power, but a nuclear power employee pissed you off enough for you to get stickers and put them in places that say, there you go, that's what I like. There's enough pettyism in there as well, no matter what happens, fuck you. I go, 12 minutes ago you claimed the end of night tip jar. Disgraceful behaviour. The SAS kidnapped 2 relatives back in the day, both were tortured. One went on hunger strike. The father was released because he almost died of a heart attack after being thrown out of a helicopter. Fucking hell, man. The Brits were horrible in Ireland. Proper horrible. They're horrible everywhere they go, we know that, like, but it's not the same in Ireland, man. We are the same people. I wish there was something that we could call our islands as one thing, because we are the same. We're the same, basically the same fucking species, aren't we? The English, the Irish and the Scots and Welsh and what have you. Which, we are the same, but we're not the same. But they are. They're our cousins, brothers, should look after each other. We don't. Mind you, if you can't keep Liverpool and Manchester apart, what else chance have we got? Knobheads. Both are kidnapped in the Republic. It wasn't even in Northern Ireland. Mad, innit? Bastards. No wonder people fight back against us. Why are the English so hated? Because we act like absolute twats everywhere we go, that's why. Just don't say British Isles. There's got to be a better way of putting it. The Celtic Isles, maybe. Celtia. The Irish. Great bunch of lads. Yeah, there's got to be a better way of putting it. The British Isles, UK, Northern Ireland and Republic. It's got to be something, isn't it? You have the town on town or region on region feuds. It's stupid. Celts, what do you call us? The Celtic Islands, the Celtic Isles, I don't know, something like that. Just so we get the whole thing together. Because we are. It's fucking neighbours, man. And we're not neighbours in the same way that, I suppose, I don't know, fucking Spain and Morocco is. It's different. The Emerald Isles, yeah, call ourselves Greenland. Actually, no, don't call us that. Unconscionable things to do. But unfortunately, the Brits don't really have much of a conscience when it comes to doing stuff like that around the world. We have form for it, don't we? We're after having form. Bastards. Wall it off from Ireland to Shetland to Norway. Let's drain that mother and share some real estate. We are connected. The UK and, well, the Netherlands, Belgium, France, we are connected underneath the water. It used to be able to walk across before the water came in there, so you never know, one of these places. Groenland, yeah, re-Doggerland this place. There is a Doggerland already, and it's the car park where I go over a weekend. Filled. Nothing unique about it. It's an everyday thing for centuries. Literally centuries as well. Heartless. Heartless. And yet we never learn. Never learn. And the Americans are now doing what the Brits did. So you're just going down the same path here, lads. You reach a certain point, you might have hundreds of millions of people in your country, but there's 8.5 billion people in the world. Numbers will tell you, you're not going to win this one. The Ottoman Empire didn't last. The Roman Empire didn't last. British Empire, quarter of the globe, didn't last. After a while, people just go, nah, we're not dealing with this. No. We have 1,000 soldiers here. It's fine, we've got 6 million people. So far you go. You'd wall off along Offers Dyke path up to Ellesmere Port round Southport and the Oblong, Wales, and we can join era. I would definitely, we've been told, haven't we, because Scotland played a Hill Dickinson recently. They were talking about if there's another vote on whether to leave the Union, Scotland want to take Liverpool with them. I reckon we should have, I still call us the Celtic Gibraltar, Liverpool. We are the Celtic Gibraltar. Little island of Celts attached to a bigger island of C something something TS. Yeah. Join us up with Scotland, Ireland, Wales. Float us off a little bit further south where it's a bit warmer. Not too far south though, because we're all ginger, aren't we? Drain the North Sea and they'd be neighbours again. That'd be a hell of a bastard walk, that though. The film tonight was set in Algeria and looked at post-colonial France. France have got a lot to answer to as well, haven't they? And Belgium. What they did in North Africa. Some of the stuff that happened there, horrific. The Celtic Gibraltar, I think it suits us perfectly. Really does. Because we are definitely a Celtic city. And we are just on our own, attached to the side of England. We shouldn't be there. We should be on the west, but we should be further west of Galway, I think. We should be Craggy Island. Cobbites can go down south to the Orangist. Yeah, definitely. They live there anyway, don't they? Most Cobbites. They are, I say, they are. Yes, Esther. Yesterday. Yesterday. Oh, me trouble seems so far away. They are all Southerners. When you see them getting interviewed outside Anfield, if you know where it is, turning off the sat-navs. What do you thinking about the game today? What do you reckon? I reckon we'll win 4-0, mate. Part of Liverpool are you from? No bets. Coming down here, causing kerfuffles. Oh, me Silla. I'll have to have a bit of a stretch, I think, and a move. They'd have to give up some amazing coasts. We would, but we'd have more space. We'd have a massive football stadium right in the middle. Me boss, wouldn't it? Now leave our city. Give over my pub. There's a lovely Dutch connection in Ireland, Orangeman, because of William of Orange, the Battle of the Boyne. It's a lovely, lovely, lovely connection. Not everyone in Ireland likes it though. Speaking of cop-outs, you locked eyes with John Bishop in Lime Street Station the other week. Isn't it great when you lock eyes with a cop-out? Are you sure it was him? Couldn't be anyone else, could it? I saw Steve Gerrard in the Tesco by ours. I was wearing my Everton shorts. He looked over as if, not bad. Do Orangemen track their walks on their smartwatches? They should do. On Strava. Imagine that one. How many steps have you done this week? 30,000 today alone. You've hit your target. A Catholic in the face. Bastards. Loads of my family are Orange Lodge. I've got no time for any of it whatsoever. Like I say, I'm the firstborn son not to be called William. My dad's name? Billy. Why do you think that is? That's why you're anti-monarchy, yeah. They're too ignorant to go wherever they want. Stupid, man. I don't get why are people celebrating something that happened so many 100 years ago. This stuff happened more recent like that. Fucking Ireland getting to the World Cup in Italia 90 and stuff like that. I know it's different islands, but celebrate that instead. Celebrate Dana winning the Eurovision Song Contest. God save the Queen. A fascist regime made you a moron. Potential mum, yeah. Boss tune, man. It's crazy, isn't it? We live in a fantastic set of countries. It's beautiful. There's amazing scenery. The people are fantastic. We just don't get on with each other. If we just got on with each other, everything would be fine. It'd be great. We could create as much art, music, poetry, wonderful written words, and it'd be amazing. We'd be untouchable, but we can't because we're knobheads. Is the World Cup going to be alright? Lula Bellatini, I'm not sure. I am not sure. I reckon there's going to be absolute bedlam there. We'll find out soon now, because it's not that far away, is it? Oh shit, I've got to sort out my car insurance. I've also got to sort out my season ticket for next year as well. Oh my word. Keep watching adverts, I need all the money I can get. Bollocks. Anti-Monarchy live in Sagani, Quebec in 82. First night was closing night. I remember the gig very well. Hoover your filter. I'll hoover me filter. I had the handheld hoover in there earlier on as well. You absolute tip box. What am I playing? He's like, what am I playing at? I'll do it. I promise. I won't, will I? I will, I'll do it. In fact, I'll take it with me into the kitchen. So I've got to do it, because otherwise it won't be on, will it? See? Always thinking. And before I leave, I will. The other thing I'll stick on there. Don't have a problem with anyone from any background here and anywhere. Whoever's sound, yeah, just be sound. That's all you need. Just be sound. Doesn't need to be anything spectacular. Just be sound. Don't need to be the best at anything. Don't need to be the richest, the tallest, the best looking, anything like that. Just be sound. As some folks have pointed out, you do tend to have better security at stadiums than the hotel the correspondence dinner was at. I don't get that. Why, if you've got the best security in the world, apparently you have the best security in the world, why do people still get opportunities to have a go at him? Why has there been 3 attempts at Donny's life? How? And how are they all so bad at shooting? Makes you think, doesn't it? Just saying. You can't stop people having a shot at him. The world's gone mad, Sam. The world's gone mad. Certain countries need to play Mexico. Iran, for instance, because of the current war situation. Fucking mental. They should. Iran should be in Mexico, but they're going to be in the US for all 3 games. That's not going to end well. It's not going to end well. People in the States have probably been indoctrinated against Iran as well. Just told for years that they are the most evil people on the planet. Why not, man? I didn't realise it was illegal to walk down some roads in the States. Yeah, there might be transport problems to stadiums. There is. The MetLife Stadium in New Jersey is bad, isn't it? Yeah, I think we almost got done for it in '88. Jaywalking. You can't cross the road. Why? It could be dangerous. There's no fucking cars coming. No, you're not allowed to. Go all the way up there to do it. Why? Trying to, we're British. We're used to this. No, you're not allowed to. All right, sorry, didn't realise. Yeah, can't walk on the streets. And it's the MetLife Stadium where it's literally just the stadium and then a car park around it and then marshland and stuff. The arse end of nowhere, it's mad. You'd be too nervous to come to the US if you lived out elsewhere. I think a lot of people are, aren't they? A lot of people are giving it a swerve. Don't think you've got to wait for that. Jaywalking is not a thing. LGBT will be very, very nervous. Very nervous. Not in a good way. Nervous. What's the thing? What was I looking at? What was I thinking of? What was I doing? Oh, shite, I can't think. I was going to do something now, I can't remember. Balls to it. Balls to it. Ah, it doesn't matter. Wherever it is, I'll sort out at some other point. Not keen on going over there. Would like to, but it's a bit dodgy. Yeah, I would not a chance I'd go over there at the moment. Which is a shame. Your average Americans sound. They're not the ones who are causing the problem, are they? It's the people in charge. Always. Always. And the people in charge are not going to suffer. Business owners who would be making a fortune from it, they're the ones who are going to suffer. Always the same. A lot of price gouging going on. Hotels, car hire tickets, Airbnbs and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, we're seen as a commodity. Us people, as sports fans, seen as a commodity. They've got money, we'll take it off them. Horrific. Horrific. Anyway. Where's the other one? There's the other one. There you go. There you go. I can't speak. I can't speak. The only reason why you're going to the States anytime soon is post-lottery win to extract Sam, hubby and cats to a place of safety. Operation Sam Lift. There you go. Some folks visit just fine, but you end up like academics and students not allowed back in after visiting their home countries because of social media. Absolutely. Tourism has dropped so much. It's ridiculous, man. Have a good night, everyone. One last BPTV, CCTV TV before I go. Yes, apologies, Ollie, apologies, but here we go. This looks like the place. Patch me into the mainframe. Now. See, this is what it's all about. This, it's this, it's this, it's there. It is there. Absolutely. Hoo-yah! So anyway, it's that time of night. When the screen goes clean, you know what that means. Come on. Get your dancing shoes on. Are we having a boogie? Are we? Are we having a boogie?
Getting a hot tub for a
that's that.